I remember the second World Cup, Garincha carried him. A guy with like a 5 centimeter taller leg than the other one. Like handicap.
That they go to work in the morning as electricians. They play football.
Nah,
Man, it's a layup. See, man, it's a layup. It's a layup for the midfielders.
Laporte right now don't know if he's French or Spanish.
Yes, you're coming to yes, yes. Are you there, bro?
Oh man.
Yo, guys, it's the kid. We're back in here, back in the game, and here to give you hold on, what's that? A good show, man. Transfers, man, guys. This is the transfer deadline is happening, and we're going to be talking transfers. We're going to try to understand why Marina is such a break. We're going to try to understand what's happening, this whole Usman Dembele thing. We're going to talk a little bit of Luis Diaz as well. Are Liverpool going to close that deal, or could Chelsea maybe get Luis Diaz before that deal is closed down? So there's a lot of stuff to discuss. This is definitely going to be a very transfer-centric hangout. And maybe towards the end, we're going to talk a little bit about Thomas Muller and whether he deserves a little bit more respect with regards to the assists that he has been given. So, guys, as we all know, shout out to the YouTube fam, shout out to the Twitch fam out there, man. Remember, if you want to send in a comment or anything any single time, feel free to use that super chat function. We call them dubs. The super chat function is what helps keep this channel growing, and those donations help keep us spry and coolio, man. So, guys, what up? What's popping, guys? What's popping?
Right, good, man. How are you?
Trying to leave.
Oh, man, everyone's trying to live, man.
Wait. Guys, right? Everybody in the sport world. I know this is a football channel.
No,
guys,
Wilson.
No, come on.
Wilson, no, we're not talking Tom Brady.
No, wait.
Wilson,
No, I'm not talking about
We're
that.
not talking
No,
Tom
we're not
Brady.
talking about that.
No. And also, he's probably not even going to retire or not. I'm not doing that right now. No,
Wait, let him land. Let's see what Wilson has to
let me
say.
just say, all I'm saying, bro, like just go on Twitter and say Thomas Edward Patrick Brady Jr. Just give your respect.
This guy.
Respect, man. It's a sad day, man.
So guys, let's just ignore everything that was just said from Wilson. Let's now go back to actual football. This isn't American rugby. This is actual football that we're talking. The greatest sport of the world. Although I do respect the NFL peeps, man. So let's now get up first to this first discussion right now. So Jamal, I've got beef with you. Jamal, I have got beef with you, Jamal, because we're going to be talking your boy Diaz, man. Jamal, man. You see, I'm jealous. I'm always jealous whenever certain teams go out and buy players when I know that these kinds of players should be bought by your boys Chelsea, man. But I want an honest assessment here, because not every move will turn out to be amazing. Not every move will turn out to be amazing. So, judging from how Liverpool play, judging from how Klopp operates and so forth, do you truly believe that this guy can be that dude? Do you truly believe that this guy can really be the guy that can really set things up for you guys? Because my thing is, look, as I already said it again, it is an amazing purchase because I know of the guy's ability. Now, all because somebody has amazing ability, it doesn't mean that they'll say what's up when they're actually given that opportunity. But I always say that if Klopp made many players, he made Lewandowski, he made Götze, he took Salah to the next level, he took Mane to the next level, even for Firmino as well. So my thing is what Klopp could do to him. So for you specifically, my dear man, Jamal, first of all, there are two questions. First question is, do you think he will make the signing before the window ends? Second thing is that, do you think this guy will be amazing for Liverpool?
Yeah, hopefully he signs tomorrow, man. Hopefully announcement is tomorrow, because I'm still have PTSD over Fukia. I don't know if you remember that story, H. This guy actually passed his medical and didn't sign for us.
Wait, who's this?
Fukia.
Oh, yeah, Fakir. Yeah.
So I'm hoping there's an announcement tomorrow, man. But he passed his first medical today, and tomorrow he's doing a second medical. So hopefully,
so he's already done a medical already.
Yeah. The Paul Joyce. That's a good Liverpool journalist. He tweeted that
Okay.
about 2 hours ago. Yeah. So I'm happy for this signing. 2 reasons. First reason is because I'm like you, H. I respect the ballers, man. And this guy, he had that certain Latini. You know, I actually used that word yesterday in front of my friends, and they was actually like, "What word is that, bro? What is that?" I say, "You wouldn't get it. You wouldn't get it." But yeah, man, he's silky. So that's one reason why I love this sign. The next reason I like this sign because of Klopp. I mean, guys, watch the best player award, which was given to Lewandowski last month. 2 out of the 3 guys was Klopp boys. The 3 was Messi, Lewandowski, and Salah. Salah and Lewandowski is Klopp boys. So we know Klopp can improve players, man, and that's why I'm happy. Because Luis Diaz, he's not the finished article, he's far. I think he's 24. But Klopp can make this guy good, man. That's what I'm excited about. Because Klopp say one of the best thing about his job is he loves to improve players. And we see what he did to Salah, Mane, Firmino. Look, Trent come from the academy. Now, if you watch the assist thing with Thomas Muller, which is leading, I think Trent is third on that place.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
So Klopp can improve players, man. And he could fail. Because, guys, it's a transfer. Transfer is always a risk. But it's one I will take. And our next thing it gives us, it gives us options. Because
that's where I wanted to go. Because I'm going to ask you a hard question. Is this a potential replacement for Sadio Mane?
Yeah. Well, is according to how if Sadio Mane is happy with being a squad rotation player. If he happy, he can sit because what do you think, H? The reason why we abuse Sadio Mane this season is because he's a starter. But if Luis Diaz can come in and start, you telling me a fresh Sadio Mane off the bench is not a problem? So yeah, man.
But Jamal, you see, because we already know how Salah even felt about people not passing, and I've seen him look unhappy on the bench. And Sadio Mane, who is one of Africa's best players, the face of Senegal and so forth, is he honestly going to be happy with a squad rotation role?
Yeah, that's the thing, man. I don't know, but the club have to be important to this, man. He have to make sure everybody's equally happy, because I know Sadio Mane hasn't played the right wing for a while, but he can play it. So that's the thing about these forwards. They can interchange. I think the only person who can't interchange is Salah. I think he's a right winger. But we've seen Sadio Mane can play on the right. He can play on the left. Jota just have to play either striker or left wing.
Salah has played striker before, though, hasn't he?
Yeah, but I'm not a big fan of Salah as a striker. I think he's a right winger. So yeah, man, it gives us options, man. And I'm very happy. So hopefully tomorrow that announcement has been signed. But I have to go, but I'm sorry. I just
cool. Because
before I go, I just want to say with Adama, I know you are one of the guys who have called out his bleach skin, and I respect that. But bro, you know Keita Balde, the Senegalese striker.
Yes.
Has you seen him?
Yes,
bro.
Yes.
Check. He's worse, man. He's worse, man.
It's bad. I don't know. I've seen him like he's almost white, bro. He's almost white. Like
this side,
sometimes I actually mistake him and Brad Pitt. That's how white Balde is.
Yeah. And with this signing, Liverpool is gonna win
and he gets out of there. Look at that. And he rolls out of there, man. Now, this is a dude we've not seen for a while. Sturge.
Yes.
How long has it been, man?
I think over a year.
Bloody hell. Okay, where have you been? Have you been making money?
I've been busy.
Oh, okay. Well, look, man, welcome back. So, from what I remember, you are a Liverpool fan, aren't you?
Yes.
Okay. So, perfect, man. Talk to me, man. Luis Diaz, man. So, do you think this deal will happen before the window closes on Monday? And do you think this guy is going to be a hit? Also, is he a replacement for your boy Sadio Mane?
Yeah, I think this guy will be a hit. This is why I came back, because to be honest with you, I've not even been watching a lot of football over the last year. I've watched a few games, but I've just these new types of players, they're just not my type of footballer. And this guy Luis Diaz, I heard of him first. I was like, he's like, I didn't know much about him, but when I saw the highlights, I was like, this is my type of baller. This is the type of football I like. So I think the signing.
So you're saying that you've fallen out of love with the game?
No, not that. I keep up with some games, big games, but
Yeah,
seeing the players, man, a lot of them.
physical.
I don't know. It's something recent. I don't know how to explain it. But yeah, this guy is a baller. As for Mane, it's sad, that guy has been a great player. But I don't know, man. I don't want to say anything bad about Mane. He's been a good guy.
No, because my thing is that, look, because Jamal said that Mane is going to be in squad rotation, and that he thinks that as long as Mane is happy with his squad rotation, that's fine. And my thing that is Mane, based on his profile as a player, would he be happy for squad rotation and been rotating with Jota and Luis Diaz? I don't think he would. So it's going to be very hard for Klopp to keep him happy. And in a rotation thing, because Salah's always going to play. But is Mane going to be happy with, Salah's going to play, but I'm just now, I play, I don't play, I play. Because Mane, I'm sure it's a card that's no, I have to always play. I'm a full starter. Because if that happens, then Mane will be like, yo, Madrid, Bayern, what up?
Yeah, they're not going to sign him, firstly. And number two, Mane, Klopp is not going to drop Mane. The only way he's going to drop Mane is if he's horrendous for 2 months. Because look at Henderson. He gets to start every game and he doesn't perform. So Klopp has his favourites. If Klopp likes you, he's going to be loyal as long as he can. So he's going to start Mane till he for Mane to get dropped, he'll have to do nothing for about 2 months. Otherwise, he's still going to start. So he's going to start till he leaves. And I think by next year, that's when they're going to start phasing him out. But I'll say from now till about the summer, I see Mane still starting games.
All right. Z-Man, talk to me, man. Sorry, before we go, we have 2 free spaces. If anybody wants to join in this discussion, go to my Twitter page and click the link if you want to join. We have 2 free spaces still. 2 free spaces are still here on the panel. Z-Man, Diaz, man, is he going to be that dude or is he just a skills merchant?
I haven't watched that much of him, but the way people are talking about it, it's almost as if they seen him for 5 years straight. I mean, yeah, he looks skillful, but I don't know how consistent he is in terms of just being that type of player week in, week out. And I'm interested to see how Klopp is gonna, what's his rotation gonna be? Is people say Mane might not have a place, but just based on the squad and how much attackers they have, I think he would be a wonderful option off the bench as well. And let's be honest, Klopp tends to integrate players at a slow pace. So I don't know if he's going to be straight up starter when they buy him. I feel like they're going to slowly integrate him into the team. That's Klopp's style. So I don't see him starting week in, week out in the second half of the season, except for major injuries or just not having Mane available or Salah. So I feel like it's a good addition. I haven't seen that much of him, but he looks skillful. And yeah, man, Liverpool acting like a big club. There's respect to them. Shout out to them.
Wait, don't. Was that like a sneaky shot at?
No. It's because the Liverpool fans have been asking for
we got
for a big club.
Things are happy and so forth. Let's just not soil
thing
right now.
No, I'm saying Liverpool are actually acting like a big club because their fans have been asking for quality up top, and they have been asking for these type of signings. And for Liverpool to do that, FSG, that's a good sign. But yeah, man, shout out to them. They're one of the few EPL teams that are actually doing job in the January transfer market. So yeah, aside from Chelsea, but yeah, shout out to them.
Yeah, sure. Cobberman, are you scared for Liverpool are doing? And I'm talking in relation to Chelsea. Are you worried? Does this worry you?
Yeah, sort of.
What do you mean sort of? What signings have we bloody made, man?
No, because again, it's a risk. It's like 55 million for a guy who comes from a different league, hasn't adjusted just yet.
Wait. How much did we spend on Lukaku? How much did we spend on Havertz?
Money is irrelevant in this conversation.
Don't answer. But continue.
But it's just like the way that Klopp has improved players time and time again. Like look at Henderson. This guy, before Klopp, we were thinking, why the hell is he at Liverpool?
No. He was selling fruit. He sold fruit.
like I was thinking to myself, nah, it's because Steven Gerrard just gave him that captain's armband, and that's the only reason why. But you know, the way he improves, he doesn't force them in. He just slowly integrates them and lets them bide up time. Unlike Chelsea, who just, you know, stick a guy in first the minute he lands. But the way people are talking about him, bro, this could be this could be a very, very long decade for everyone involved. He looks like the real deal.
No, but he could be a hype job. He could be a hype job. Like now, if he's a really big hit, then yes, it could be very problematic. But
He'll flop,
how many
he'll
times have we
flop,
seen
he'll flop.
players hyped and then they don't really say what's up?
Yeah, but HH, how many Klopp signings have flopped for him at Liverpool?
Karius,
that's one.
I mean, is Minamino as a flop?
Yes.
No, but he was brought in as a backup. Then people really think he's going to start.
So not many is what I'm alluding to. It's like, so this could be scary. Yeah.
Hassan, man, how excited are you? Is this the signing that clinches the UCL? Is this the signing that clinches the UCL for your boys, man?
Relax.
What do you mean by relax? Look, the kind of hype I've been feeling. Don't relax.
Listen, we take it one game at a time, it's one game at a time. But first of all, man, I'd like to apologize to Hanatsu and Rob and all Tottenham supporters. You know, I'm sorry we had to do that to you, bro. I'm sorry we had to, break your hearts, and stab you in the back twice after, Barca done it. But listen, on Diaz, bro, that was an unexpected signing, bro. That was, wow. I don't think we'll sign anyone in Jan or even summer, bro. I don't think we'll sign anyone, but it's a good signing. Mane is on.
I don't apologize to FSG now.
No, they can go to hell, bro. No, I'm not apologizing to FSG, bro. Mane can go on the bench now. I think Mane is done now at Liverpool. Thank God. So yeah, listen, it's a good signing, good price. I mean, there's not much more to say, bro. Technique FC, bro. Technique FC. We're buying Technique players. And Chelsea are buying English Breakfast FC.
Relax. It's okay. You can be happy. You don't need to take someone else down when you're celebrating, man. Relax, man. Chill.
But listen, man. Hopefully, he does well. Hopefully, does well. He had good feet. He had good fundamentals, which I like about him. And he scored an insane goal against Brazil. I think it was Copa America. So listen, hopefully he balls out, man. Hopefully he balls out. But I don't think
it was against Argentina. It was against Argentina. He scored that crazy goal.
Well, the bicycle wasn't it against Brazil?
No, it was against Argentina.
Okay, Argentina. But listen, I don't think he will start straight away as soon as he comes in. I think after like a month or two of putting into a couple of league games and a couple of Premier League games, then after that, Mane is on the bench, and But listen, we still need players in the summer. I'm not gonna get hyped. The league is over. We'll try to win the Mickey Mouse Cup. And
so
one game
you're looking forward to the UCL though. Champions League is the main event.
We've got to get past Inter before I talk about winning the Champions League. And Chelsea in the League Cup final. So one game at a time, God, one game.
All right. So wait, so before I come to this, man, let me just hit some of these jobs, man. From Rodrigo Rodgers, man. From Rodrigo Rodgers. Let's see what Rodrigo said. Says, HH, your bias against the Euro coach in AFCON has backfired. 3 of the 4 teams in the semis have a Euro coach. Fruitsera from Lisbon could do it. Juju man lives. Well, look, I mean, I could understand and everything, but that is a little bit of an issue. Also, shout out to your boy Burkina Faso. That is a local coach who's gotten his boys into the semis. But my thing is that, as I said again, if I was making the rulings, I would say that a ruling is all of the managers have to be local coaches. That's my ruling. So I don't give a damn whether they go to the semis. My ruling would be every manager in the AFCON has to be a local coach. So I will enforce. I'd enforce that. Your boy Vinesh Unithan says, where is Wabdul HH? By the way, when is CFC signing LB? Wabdul has been banned for 10 hangouts after that crap he pulled against me.
Damn.
Yes, yesterday.
We're going to try relax. No time.
Marina Granovskaya, okay, hold on, okay, hashtag me too. Free Wabdul or I don't make signings, you bored clown. How about you get stuffed, you loser? Larina Granovskaya, man, no one cares about you. Bash. Big day tomorrow. Oh, is it? Canada versus America. Oh, wow. Okay, that's interesting. I dare America to lose to a bunch of ice hockey merchants. Man.
Wow.
Oh,
Respect
Canada
us,
is
bro.
actually good, man. Let's
I
be
dare, no,
competitive.
I don't care.
Respect us, bro.
They're actually a good team, man.
I dare them to lose to Canada. I dare them to lose to Canada. But no, I'll watch. I'll definitely watch. The Rock here to announce my entry. Wait, excuse me.
Oh yeah,
That's today.
the Royal Rumble is today, isn't it?
Wait, but is the Rock actually in the Royal Rumble?
I wouldn't be surprised, man. WWE, they need their views, man. They just keep on bringing back legends, man.
Oh my god, man.
The new stars can't sell, man.
So who else wants to pop it on this whole Luis Diaz to Liverpool thing, man?
It's a good signing.
Wilton, and then
It's a very good signing, but it's his my main beef. It's his Barney says. Oh my god, Mike! It's his Barney says. You know the young fella Sergio Busquets, by any chance?
What is it?
You know who Busquets, right? Busquets.
Yeah, Busquets. I know Busquets.
Bro,
yeah.
do you follow him on Twitter by any chance?
No, why?
Have you seen his last
Wilton, quiet, relax.
Have you seen
his
last tweets?
Why? What was his last?
Check your DM, bro.
Bro, Wilton, what happened in the Discord stays in Discord, man. Relax, all right? We had a whole discussion about this. I was in tears. I'm not gonna lie, bro. I was laughing my ass off. Well,
You did have to say it, Wilton.
Why? What was okay? What did it pertain? What is it about?
It was him getting ready for the Liverpool game, for that comeback. Before that comeback, that was the last tweet.
Okay, look. Okay, listen on Bastard. Talk about Luis Diaz.
But Luis is he's a very good striker. But this is the main issue, though. I don't know if he's going to replace Firmino, because I've seen him play as a central forward for Porto. And against the game, for example, against Peru yesterday, he was mostly played as a left midfielder. So but that's pretty much telling me he's a very dynamic type of player. So I see a lot of hype after him. Of course, he scored a lot of amazing goals, like the bicycle kick against Argentina, the goal against Argentina. Yeah, so he scored a lot of wonderful goals. So we'll see what he does. 50 million, I think that's a bargain in today's market. You have players like Lukaku going for 100 million to Chelsea.
Wilson, relax.
I'm just saying, no. Like 50 million, I think it's a bargain. It's just, especially now, like how the market is. You have people like Kai Havertz, like very good, promising youngster, but almost 100 million. So Timo Werner, like almost 70 million. So I think it's a good bargain. So in Liverpool, they have to start a rebuild, because at the end of the day, Salah, Mane, and Firmino, they're in their 30s. They're going to enter their 30s. So you got to start the rebuild now. You have Jota, you have Luis Diaz. Now, time to focus on midfielders and defenders now.
Cole, you wanted to say something, Cole?
Yeah, I think it's a really good signing for Liverpool because of not only in terms of depth but also in terms of the future. His decision making is not bad. I think it's really good. And one thing I will also say is he's very unpredictable. If you look at the goals that he scores, it's very unpredictable. You don't know how he's going to score them. So for me, I think he's a perfect player for.
But what can Klopp do with him? Can Klopp turn him into what Salah and Mane is?
I mean, his decision making is going to need some training. I mean, I don't think his decision making is, perfect at the moment, but I think with Klopp he can make the decision making better for him. So yeah, that's what I'll say.
Okay, so anyone else to give their thoughts on this, man? All right, let me hit some debate, and then we're gonna things are gonna get very, very real, man. Very, very real. Uncle Oos says my cousin Daddy Oos will support United when Oos joins.
Huh?
Okay,
Uncle Oos now?
All right. Look, bro. I can hardly keep up with these things, man. Half Hope's older brother. My older brother does not look like this, so this is crap. What have Liverpool done more than CFC since club? Premier League. You wouldn't think Liverpool are winning everything the way people act like Chelsea is in turmoil. Both are frauds. But didn't Liverpool win the Champions League as well? Yeah, Klopp took them to a Champions League final, won the Champions League, and won the Premier League with 99 points. So, but what have they done more? Well, we could say, okay, they amassed more points than in the league, So, well, if you want to talk trophies, then yeah, you can say it's the same. Since Klopp has been there, Chelsea have won a Premier League. Wait, was Klopp around when Conte won that Premier League?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
2017.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah, so, yeah,
He
so
was.
well, if you want to just put it based on trophies, then yeah, you know. But I like to look about what have you done for me lately, man. All right, guys, let's let things not get real, man. Things get real. Z-Man, is your mic working?
Yeah, what's up? What's up, man? What's up,
Z-Man,
where are we going with this?
Is your mic clear?
Yeah.
Your mic is clear. So Z-Man, you see, I need you to be as real as 6 crack addicts, man. I need you to be as real as 16 crack addicts, because the way that my fellow brother's been treated, I think, is wrong. And I need you as our unofficial, unpaid La Liga correspondent to try and break this thing down. So, guys, I think for the best part of today, he's been trending. The Oos has been trending for the best parts of today, and that is because Barca want to get a striker. And we're going to talk about Aubameyang soon. And obviously Isak. But the only way that they can get Aubameyang, or literally everybody, is they need to take this guy off the books. Now, Dembele is looking for a wage packet of 200,000, not of 200,000 a week. And the latest reports we received are there are 2 unnamed Premier League clubs that apparently are ready. I believe one of them are Newcastle. But that's why we have a panel. We want to know what is the other club.
Chelsea.
But the reason why I want to come to Zeman and then obviously to Barry afterwards is, has he been treated badly? Because it just seems as if they're like, get the hell out of this club. We want you out.
Bro,
this is why you're here. Basically, you being here is why we can't buy anybody. And if you remain here, even though you're actually under contracts, we can't sign anyone. So do the right thing and get the heck out of this club. Whereas, what if he doesn't want to leave? What if he wants to stay and he's still under contract? So he's not doing anything wrong by deciding to stay. So, Zeman, why are they bullying a young, lovely man known as Ousmane Dembele?
No, man, I'm just glad to have people in management that have a brain, bro. So shout out to Alamani and Laporte. I think they're doing the right thing, because at the end of the day, you know, they're not. They have a certain stance.
So you said shout out to Laporte.
Yeah.
Was it the same man that made promises that Messi was going to sign a contract?
Z-Man?
No. Based on this decision, shout out to him, man. I give credit where it's due. So for me, when it comes to this decision, it makes complete sense. If he's not going to sign, you put him in the stands, and Dembele has to budge because there's a World Cup coming up. So you put him under pressure. So for me, the management is doing the right thing in terms of trying to get him off the books.
Z-Man, he can
stay
married.
If he wants. He can stay if he wants, bro.
The bag is more important,
bro,
right?
Business is business, man. Business is business, bro. Listen, that marriage is not going to give me a UCL anytime soon. So you have to do business, bro. So for me, when it comes to Dembele, he has options. I mean, his agent thought he had plenty of options when he tried to negotiate with us in the beginning of the negotiations, and he was asking for 40 million a year. But right now, it looks like he only has limited options in the EPL. It seems like Man United, Chelsea, and Newcastle are the options. I could see him. I could see him going. I could see him going to Man United, but Chelsea. It's just in terms of high wages.
What do you think? Who do you think the 2 unnamed EPL clubs are?
It's Chelsea.
It's Chelsea. Of course, Chelsea would be looking for a creative outlet. That's something you guys lack.
210,000.
Bro,
and also, you know how Larino operates.
No, that's the thing. I feel like Chelsea are gonna try to negotiate with him to lower his wages, because that's his option. Or Manchester United, who have the capacity to sign a player like him. But do Manchester United really need him when they have Sancho? So again, man, he doesn't have that much options, and I just feel like, I heard that they're willing to put an offer of like a 10 million release clause, 1 year extension, just to get him off the book and get 10 million, but he said no. So now they're trying to negotiate for him to leave, and they're giving him all the leeway if he wants to leave, and if he wants to make it to the World Cup. Else he's going to be in the stands, because that's why we signed Adama Traore, from one brain dead winger to another. So he has been replaced in terms of just, being that dribbling outlet towards the flank, which Xabi really needs. So for me, it's like Dembele doesn't have that much options, and his options seem to be the EPL. Like PSG are not in for him. Apparently, PSG are not willing to risk it with an injury-prone player, and as of right now, they're probably not going to be willing to negotiate unless he stays until the summer. So he has certain.
I mean, what? Because I'm not sure whether you're going to do a deal by Monday. Do you believe that you'll do a deal by Monday to get Dembele out? First of all, to get Dembele out and get someone in. No, actually, no. Fuck. Will Dembele leave Barca by midnight Monday?
I heard that they've already negotiated agreements with Aubameyang. So they're looking for Dembele to leave in order to complete the transfer. So they're literally waiting for him. And Tagliafico, they've been talking with him for a long time, the left back. So they're just waiting for Dembele to make the move. So I think if he leaves, it's gonna be by the last day. And I do think that Dembele wants to leave, because let's be honest, a World Cup is coming up. You're not getting play time. You're gonna be in the stands. Why? Like, this is the best move for him career-wise. And in terms of just negotiating, I know he has a very limited pull in terms of the teams that want him, but he has to leave if he wants any chance of making it to that World Cup that's in November. So Barcelona, I think they're doing wonderful business, to be honest with you. Alemany's doing his job.
See, you're making a massive assumption. The assumption you're making is Ousmane Dembele's desire to play for the World Cup in France outweighs the fact that I've just gotten married and I need to secure the bag.
No. If he wants to, it's like he can't, but he's going to be in the stands because there's already a replacement.
Oh no! Then see, bro, look at what Bale did. See, my thing is that we can just make an assumption of where his head is at, because if I was Ousmane Dembele, if you were Ousmane Dembele, of course you'd be like, bro, there's a World Cup this year. I feel there's a good chance for me to get into the squad. I need to be playing as much football as possible this year to try and get into that squad. So yeah, but maybe Ousmane Dembele is in a case of like, okay, if I play, I play. I'm not really that bothered. As long as because my thing is that he was like, okay, if I leave, I'm going to get less money. Whereas if I stay under contract, and I'm under contract, I am guaranteed this amount of money all the way through. And for me, maybe for him, he cares more and more about that than whether I make the World Cup or not. So we don't really know where his head is at.
No, if that is true, then he has, he has that, he can stay if he wants. I mean, it's like, it's a contract, therefore you can fulfill it if you want. But at the end of the day, you look at the track record at Barcelona. You look at the latest one, which was Arthur Melo. The fact that this guy was put on the stands, even though he was eligible to play, and I feel like that's the same thing that's going to be happening to him. And again, if he wants to, he can stay. Nobody's pressuring him. Not, of course, Barcelona are trying to pressure him to leave because that'll be for the betterment of Barcelona and their management. But at the same time, he can't stay. But he's going to be in the stands and not getting playtime. And then he's going to be rusty. So it depends. Where does he want to go in terms of just fulfilling his career-wise, or does he just wants to stay and just fulfill the contract and then sign a new contract and have better options? It's up to him. But again, he put himself in this type of situation, and Barcelona is doing what they're supposed to do in terms of management.
Barry, man, talk to me, man. What's your take on this whole situation?
It's a tricky situation because I get it. Any player wants to secure the bag, but the issue is that his production doesn't equal what he wants. And the other clubs, like, he's gonna try to go in an English club who he can secure a lot of money. But the issue is that these clubs also, they don't see the production that he has given these past years or any type of time to get the money that he has. So it's a tricky situation. But he's going to have to lower his wages to any club that he wants to go to, because obviously he has a World Cup. And the French team, they're not really in a situation where they absolutely need him to do well at the World Cup. They can easily do well at the World Cup without him. So he's going to have to do a big decision to somewhat keep him relevant in some way in the footballing sense of the aspect, because we all know his talent and what he can do on the football field, but the injuries and the whole situation that he's been dealing with since he's arrived to the club has been pulling him down. So I don't believe that Monday. We're trying to get Aubameyang, but I don't believe that he's really gonna leave Monday. So,
so you believe that Dembele is gonna stay?
Yeah, I believe he's gonna stay. I think he's gonna leave in the summer, possibly, but yeah, he's gonna go. He's not gonna move by Monday, so we're gonna have to see by the days goes on.
All right. YSK man, talk to me about this whole Usman Dembele thing. And YSK, are you one of the clubs that maybe are looking for his services?
Where are those apologies? I thought he's trash. I thought he's useless. Oh, AG, you're a brick analyst. AG, you don't know what you're talking about. Guys, I've been doing this for too long. When I vouch for and just, you have to have patience. It's not always going to go to plan. It ain't always going to be beautiful. But as long as you have faith, your boy is always going to pull through. Your boy is always going to pull through. So I say again, respect the oof. Respect the oof.
Hashtag respect the Usta.
That is a warning.
Next, wait, what just happened?
Yes, the whistle is here. Yes, the whistle is here.
There's a whistle now.
Yes, the whistle is here. That's a warning. The next time that you play a receipt that bears no relevance whatsoever to the discussion, that is also
wait. It is relevant.
So,
it is relevant. We're
so
talking
the
about
next
Dembele.
transgression
We're
you're
talking
gonna
about
get
Dembele. It is
next
relevant.
transgression you get carded.
We're discussing the Dembele. It is relevant.
Be careful before you get a second yellow.
He's not gonna do anything. So about the Us. Now respect the Us. I respect the Us. Those hospital bills are too heavy to not respect him. So we for the record, we do not want him. United do not want him. He can stay far away from Manchester as possible. But listen, I think his career is I think it's done. I think
his career is done.
Yeah, I think it's finished. I'm sorry, but this guy, I don't know what they feed him. I don't know. He either needs to find a good some good nutrition or a good wife. One of the two. Because what he's being fed right now, this guy, a gust of wind and he's injured. It's just not right. And I don't know where he would revive his career at, because where he could rock up to London Blues. Where would he play? Who's in whose place?
And anyway, he can play. I mean, anywhere behind the striker.
So he's better than Timo Werner.
Yes.
The Dembulance is better than Timo Werner, a CCL winner.
A one-legged hospital merchant is better than Timo Werner.
No,
yes, I said it.
No,
I said it.
No, one guy has a European trophy and a goal in a European semi-final, and the other one doesn't have. I don't think he even has enough.
Please stop this whole thing with the goal. He scored. That was Havertz's goal, and he scored it from a yard.
He still scored.
No, he didn't.
What?
No, he
didn't. Tell that to Yakubu. Tell that to Yakubu. So it's an eye in itself, and also you can tell yourself that as well. The Mr. Try a chip from 2 yards.
How did I know you were gonna go there? How did I know you were gonna? Oh man, this guy. Listen, just focus on Division 5 for next. Focus on Division 5.
Yeah, no, we're focused. This
guy's messed.
But yeah, sorry, what the clubs are interested again? So it's London Blues.
No. It's 2 unnamed Premier League clubs, and I believe one of them is Newcastle for sure.
Oh, see, Newcastle is a good option actually. It's a good option. But again, he can play on both flanks, right? He can play on both flanks. So he's not gonna take Saint Maximin's place. That's not happening. But I mean, Newcastle is they got unlimited funds for the hospital fees, and any rehabilitation fees throughout this upcoming seasons. I'm guessing he's gonna be warming the bench because he's not gonna start any games. Because I mean, I can't remember when was the last time the Us completed a season.
It's been a while. It's been a while.
And I believe ever since you started calling him the Oos, that's been an ongoing
No,
problem.
that's false. That's
No,
false.
that's actually true. That's actually true. Ever since no, it's not, I believe it's actually true.
I mean, believe whatever you want to believe, but okay. Fine.
Yeah, no, I'm not gonna
Don't
track.
make me happy.
I'm not gonna track back that far, but I believe since the World Cup in 2016, it's been an issue. It's been an issue, but yeah, no. I think a move away from Barcelona is the best thing for him. I think the wages that he's demanding there to stay, it's just, especially considering Barca's financial situations. Although they do find money out of nowhere, which seems to be an interesting occurrence.
Bro, look, man, like these guys are bank merchants, man. These guys are bank merchants. It's like the opening of darkness. So
bank merchants. But no, I just think a move away is the best thing for him right now. How old is he, by the way? Is he 22, 23?
I think he's in his late 20s, man. Where is it? And Ousmane Dembele age.
He's
24.
Oh, 24.
What?
Yeah, 24.
Yeah.
Oh, damn. He's still young. 24, yeah? He's 24.
Yeah. So, wait, you thought he was in his late 20s?
What?
No, sorry, I must have heard something. No.
I didn't hear what you said. Like,
You cut up as well.
Okay, I know. Okay, sorry. So the connection is a bit dodgy.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Okay. Undisputed, talk to me. Ousmane Dembele, man. Why are Barca treating him like this? Will he leave? And maybe would you want to get Ousmane Dembele? Is he still relevant in the year 2021? Right foot, left foot, superb ability, amazing dribbling technique as well.
I think the best move for him personally is Newcastle, because then he can be surrounded by players of his ability. I think in general, like you look at him at Barcelona.
Okay.
I mean, this guy has had the world handed to him. He's part of the French national team where he did absolutely nothing but got a World Cup gifted to him. He's part of the best national team in the world. He was part of Barcelona. He had the opportunity to win them the Champions League, but this loser, this complete and utter loser, and this useless player shoots the ball straight at Alisson.
We don't need to get personal here. Relax.
Come on, this guy is horrible. This guy has cost Messi a Champions League directly. Okay, that's a fact.
So we're still on that
this
now.
Guy,
really.
This guy cost 150 million, and what has he done at Barcelona? His dribbling is average. His first touch is average. Honestly, some of the technical mistakes that this guy makes for a so-called technical player, he looks like a skinny version of Lukaku. The way this guy just miscontrols simple balls.
Relax, man. Relax.
He's so trash. He's as trash as Coutinho. Basically, he's basically
don't be there
at Barcelona.
Coutinho's a whole different level, bro. Coutinho's a whole different level.
No. Coutinho scored an amazing goal against Manchester United. At least this guy has done absolutely nothing. Honestly, just give up on this guy, man. Just give up on this guy. Accept the fact that by the time this guy is 28, this guy will be playing in Canada somewhere. Just accept the fact that it's over, man. It's over. Unfortunately, you've taken another L. Unfortunately. Okay, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but this is the truth.
You talked enough. Core. Oos, talk to me.
Now, HH, for me, I really wanted. I don't know if we can take him in Bayern. I'm kind of contemplating because of
no.
reason.
We can't do that.
No. Listen. He's very good when, like I said, the going is good. When the going is good and he's playing his best, he's really, really good. And we don't have a winger like that at the moment. So I'm just thinking that maybe
Sane and so forth.
But Gnabry is not as consistent. You get what I'm trying to say? And this guy Sane is another moments merchant type of player.
But Dembele is inconsistent too, Core.
He's inconsistent, right? But one thing I like about him is he has talent. We need a player with talent. We don't have players on our team that have the Messi talent, the Neymar talent. We don't have those type of players.
Dembele is as talented as Neymar and Messi.
How I'll say it is this: because he can play with 2 feet, I think he's one of the best 2-footed players we've seen in world football currently in the 21st century. That's just me. That's just how I see it. But honestly, HH, if you want to know my personal opinion, I think he's overrated. He's very overrated. He's not really good. Like, to be honest, like his decision making is poor.
Okay, cool. I'm confused. So first of all, you said that you'd take him
Mhm.
at Bayern, and he's one of the most talented guys out there. Then he then said that he's overrated, and you don't think he's that good. So, Cole, can you see how I'm confused by what you've just said?
Okay, all right. Let me explain it to you clearly. All right, HH. There's a difference between moments players and players who are like stat padders. They're league merchants at their finest. They are very good in these kind of league games. The thing about Dembele is he's not even a moments merchant player. You know, I don't really know what I think he's more of like a league merchant type of player, and like when the going is good, he performs. But me per se, this is my personal opinion. All right,
Cool.
man. Okay.
You have in the next 2 minutes. If you don't make any proper sense, you're going to be carded. Because a lot of people in the streets are saying that what you said doesn't make sense and it's moronic and you're waffling. So I'm going to give you 2 minutes to please make some consistent sense as to your assertion of Ousmane Dembele. If not, you're going to be carded. So go for it.
To be honest, HH, I think he's overrated. That's my opinion. I think he's overrated, and I think he should go to United because I think the football United play suits him more than let's say.
Cool.
I'm not saying
respectfully, I decline. And
no,
second,
listen.
Cool. Why do you think he's overrated? I just want to know.
He's a pace merchant. His decision making is poor. I feel like he's kind of wasted his talent. In terms of oh, sorry.
Oh man, that film was
wow.
That film was sick, man.
Yeah, it was sick.
Sorry, continue.
Oh no, I just like I said, man. I think for me, he's a pace merchant. His decision making isn't really good, and his end product is not good either sometimes. So that's why I'm saying, for me personally, that's why I think he's overrated. I think he should come to United because he suits, and I'm saying this, he suits the counter-attacking football that United play, especially with the players that they have. Newcastle is good, yes, but I think he wants to play in a club that at least is competing in the Champions League. You understand what I'm trying to say? And not a club who are kind of rising, trying to get into the Champions League and become a big club.
Okay,
that's what I think.
Okay, cool. Thank you. So, Streets, should Cole receive a yellow or another warning? From what he said.
Wait, hold on.
Wait, hold, bro. I'm asking the Streets. The Streets will decide your fate. Should he be given a yellow card or should he be given a warning? So did what he said make sense? So, Streets, I ask you, did what he said make sense? Does he be given a yellow or a thing? Well, I'm seeing yellow. I'm seeing no card. I'm seeing red. I'm seeing no card. I'm seeing. You know what?
This is unfair. This is
warning.
unfair.
I'll give you the warning.
Yeah, this is really unfair. Come on.
I'll give you the warning. Cobham, man, talk to me, Usman. Wait, Cobham, would he take Us at Chelsea?
No. Like what?
Wait,
so you're telling me, hey,
Cobham, you answered that way too quickly. Cobham, that was
what does he do? What does he do? So you're telling me that this guy is so good, Barcelona are willing to hand him over to Chelsea on a silver play? Come on, hey,
Cobham, I just asked this. It was just a simple question. You don't have to be rude.
Let's be real. I don't think Dembele will ever reach his potential, and that's just that's my honest assessment by watching him over the years. It's just like there was a high potential when he went there.
Bro, look, your Chelsea brother is saying that relax is good. This is your own Chelsea brother. He said relax.
Hashtag honesty. We have to be real.
fully honest, man.
It's like we can't be signing for Chelsea. We can't be signing players that are not going to be reliable over and over again. So, and with Dembele's track record of being injured, it's not going to work. But for Dembele's situation, is like, you know, he should really sack his agent, because his agent's put him in a terrible spot, because I don't see him going anywhere apart from 2 clubs max, maybe. So
don't mention United. I beg you, don't mention us. Don't mention us.
United. No. So of course, you're saying United is a possibility. So you said United, they could go to United?
I've seen some United fans saying Cristiano, Sancho, and Dembele. That's all I'm saying.
No.
Okay, that's a couple.
That's all I'm saying. I've seen it with my 2 eyes.
This is Cobham's time to speak. So come on, expand on that front 3. So you said Cristiano.
No, don't expand. Feel free not to.
Usman Dembele on the left and right.
A very promising hardcore United fan saying they would take Usman Dembele and put a front 3 of CR7, Sancho, and Dembele. That's all I'm saying.
Wait, why are you laughing?
No, I'm laughing because so CR7 is still a striker in 2022, but he's my goat.
Yeah. Wait, can I ask you a question? I want to ask you a question because
it depends. Remember, I have 2 cards here.
That's great. That's great. Good for you. So the thing is, now I was trying to load up the receipt, but I can't find it. I think you might have deleted the video or something. But
can you it alone? Actually,
no, hold on. Let me finish.
I'm going to play receipts. Hold on. I'm going to play receipts. Hold up. No. I'm going to find the concealer. I'm going to play one of my receipts.
No, okay. No, see, no. I just want to ask you a question because I can't actually find.
I don't have to answer the question, but ask it.
No. You probably should. You probably should clarify this.
I don't know if they're like, what's a free country? You can't force me to do anything.
But didn't you say at one point? Didn't you put Dembele over the prodigy at one point?
I said in terms of talent.
No, I remember specifically you putting him over on the basis of clutchness.
No, I said based on Teshnik Lala and
No. I remember. Do you remember that video, your football battles video? I think I can't find it anywhere, but I believe.
YSK, you are a lawyer. YSK, my mom's a lawyer. I know you're a lawyer. Surely you have better things to do than to go
so many
into
times. That's why he's been scoring winning goals, and I do think that is a part of his game that is really nurturing and developing. Where it's 1-1, I'll win you the game, and I think in him, I see no fear whatsoever. I don't see a guy who fears the occasion, fears the platform, or shies away from the pressure. So I think in that sense, I just think with regards to clutch, I'm rolling with an Usman Dembele. So there you have it there. 4-3, Usman Dembele wins this over Mbappe.
Can I respond?
The floor is yours.
First of all, I think that from moving forth, I think we're going to have to ban receipts here because I did a poll and 80% said that receipts mess up with the whole flow.
Can you show this poll?
Where's the poll? Sorry, where is the poll?
I'll show you afterwards.
Oh, okay.
So basically, and also we have to make a show that suits the audience. So 8% said that receipts slows down the flow of everything. So we're gonna have to ban.
Sorry, I'm seeing in the chat red card for HH.
That's a yellow card, bare minimum, bro.
I don't know if you can
borderline red.
Second of all, and most importantly, I did that that was like 7 years ago that I did that.
It doesn't matter. The point is that you set in stone. So
my thing is that the world was different 7 years ago than it is now.
Right.
Okay, trust me. The porn sites that were around 7 years ago aren't around now. I checked. So things check and things.
So what you're telling me is you were wrong.
No. What I'm saying is that.
No, because Isaac Newton.
Why did you use porn sites as an example?
Why are we gonna skip over this?
So YSK, My thing
No,
is
just so you were wrong. The point
Can
is
I
you were
wait?
wrong.
Let me land. Ousmane Dembele, ability-wise, I will always see what's up to him. The
Even right
battle
now,
is
even
an
right now,
ability thing.
even right now.
I don't know that.
Mbappe already has
HH.
already
I don't know
has
about
greater
this
than him.
ability argument, bro.
In 2022,
Yes,
he's over Mbappe in terms of ability.
No.
test.
No, he's not, bro.
Excuse
Even
me?
eye test, bro. He's not that great.
What?
Let me land. If when last was Ousmane Dembele fully fit, 100%. It's been a long time.
I mean,
A
last
fully
season he was
fit
close to
Ousmane
being fully
Dembele
fit.
Is better. Is a better footballer than Mbappe. Fully fit.
No, but that's not. You know, see,
He's not being fully fit in a year.
No, you're very good. You're very good. He's very good. He's very good. It's completely changed the subject. We're talking about clutch here. That clutch was the receipt. So you said he's more clutch than Mbappe.
That was 6 years ago.
It doesn't matter. So just say,
that.
so you're wrong. That's pretty much what you're trying to say.
No, I
right?
wasn't wrong.
No, you was wrong.
At that time, I was right. If we're doing the football battle right now, he wouldn't be clutch.
No, but you're supposed to. You're
clutch.
supposed to. No, but that's not the point. You're supposed to be the GOAT football analyst, and you
I
said
am.
it there. I know. But you said it there as well. When you have that, when you see something and it's there, it's just right. But right now, Dembele doesn't even make probably top 100. So you were wrong, correct?
No. So let me go. So from Half Hope's older brother, which isn't my older brother, if you think Adama is brain dead, you sexed with what? You sexed with Werner. Guys are so weird, bro. Nadine Santos, Neymar's mother. HH, you look better without bleaching. Call me. Okay, that's it. I think Nadine, this is
Can somebody Photoshop it before and after?
Nadine, this is really appropriate to do this right now, so I think we should do this. But I have a website, and you can email me.
No, Aziman, I think it's a slow process. It's a slow process.
Nadine, if you want to reach me in an official sense, go to the website and email me.
It's not the drastic one. It's the blending in one.
It's the blending in.
Make sure you leave your number at the end of the email. So Ice Freezy. How does she look younger now than she did? Okay, forget it. Ice Freezy. Shout out to Lakaka in Royal Rumble today. Colonization is Detroit. Detroit says, "Come on, Core. What are you talking about? Hashtag fake Bayern fan." So, Core, here's the thing. Let me ask you this. So, Bombast, do you recognize Core as a Bayern fan?
Oh man, why did you put this up to me?
No, I'm not. But I'm sorry, I'm on previous spot. So, do you accept Core? Because Detroit Rock City doesn't accept Core as a Bayern fan. Do you accept him as a Bayern fan? Because if you don't, 2-1, we can sort of get him out of here.
All right.
Wait, a red card?
No, as in just like
look, man.
No. Get me exposed, right? Yeah.
Oh, shut up. Shut up. Bomba, do you see this guy as a band fan? Yeah.
Get me exposed.
Oh, shut the.
I don't want to be the type of person to close doors in people's faces. Football is about inclusion. And it's not exactly my dad's.
Speak on it,
man.
You're
a great man, man. You're a great man.
Speak on it.
Look, put it this way, man. Put it this way. Bayern Munich, all are welcome here, but nobody is welcome to leave. Core, you are in this bitch to stay. You ever dream about leaving Bayern to go to some... Core, I'll peel the skin from your flesh in front of everybody.
Whoa. That sounds like he was racially motivated.
That's.
But
I mean, I asked you for an opinion. I didn't ask you for man. And I think I'm going to lose my Disney contract for that comment.
Weird stuff, bro.
I mean, that's the one transgression. Disney, I still want that contract, so chill out, man. Okay, wow. So Cole, you've been warned. If you leave Bayern for another club, Bombas will peel the skin off your face live on the football hub and everything, and I'll sponsor.
No, I won't.
I didn't tell his sister. Shut up. So
welcome to Bayern.
From Brazzers Productions. Okay. HH offer still stands. Please wear a wig and walk.
As
No.
an actress?
My question is, why did
No,
these
that's
dubs
what he
come from
said
Canada?
though. No, that's what he said. That's what he said. You can't. No. Go to the streets. Go to the streets. You have to go to the streets. You have to go to the streets. No, I'm a VR check.
That's a yellow card. Z-Man,
I'm a VR check, man.
Z-Man, that's a yellow card. That's a disgusting comment. And please, mod, please.
Man said an actress.
Z-Man, that's a filthy comment.
VR check, man.
It's straight transgression. So, what's it called? Your boy Casey, man. Your boy Casey, who says, Barca's and Real's finances are 100% transparent by law. A yearly report given to fans, unlike clubs run by thugs who. Okay, see, Casey, this is okay. Cobham, as a Chelsea fan, I need some support. Cobham, what's this crap that this guy is saying? Can you
we have to.
He's obviously trying to go at my guy Bram. So you see, I don't want to be too much. So please respond to this nonsense that this guy is saying.
What do you mean, thugs who stole from Russian workers, man?
I have no idea what he's talking about. I have no idea what.
No, man, he's just a hater, man. He's just a hater. And plus, Chelsea always, I think it's every couple years they publish their finances because they have to. So, yeah. I don't know about this guy, man. He's just a hater. That's it.
A hating Barca fan who needs to focus on Napoli. The heck?
Not everyone could be a Europa League winner, man.
Z-Man, you know that you're in a yellow.
No,
you should
that's
be
not
very,
a
very
yellow.
careful the way you start to. So, because you know you like to talk loose and everything. So just focus on that, okay? All right, and make sure we get Division 5 next week. So Casey, thanks for the dub, Casey. HH, I respect the Us. But it was because of him we didn't come back against PSG in Paris. The sitters he missed, and of course, the chance against Liverpool. First of all, who missed the penalty in that game in Paris? I believe it was Messi. Second of all, if you can't hold on to a 3-0 lead, you should not be taken seriously. Don't put that on to freaking Ousmane Dembele. If you can't hold on to a 3-0 lead, it's you should be freaking embarrassed, man. You should be freaking embarrassed.
But it's quick question. Is it because he's black? Is that why you protecting him?
What?
Is it because Ousmane Dembele's skin color is black?
What?
Because you don't do the same with Werner.
VR, man. That's not.
Still hit on Werner. You still hurt on Werner.
That's a warning. That's a warning. That's a warning. Okay, so please don't. That's okay. I'm going to be a tyrant, bro. I'm going to be like, call me half Colina. Filton, why are you bringing race into this?
Because you hate on Werner all the time, but he
and I call Nyong one of the worst players of all time. Nyong is on his way to being an alumni. Last check, he's black. So what's his whole? Wait. How do people really believe that I've got like an anti-white agenda? That is frightening. My best friend, shout out to Bill Hambley. Bill Hambley, he's my best friend and I'm white, so I can't be against him. I can't be against the white people.
Wow.
He's in the race car.
He's the only name that I can the whitest name possible, by the way.
White friends.
D-man, this guy saw the name Billy in a storybook and he said, that's my friend.
And Bill can back me up, man. Bill is as white as bread. He's as white as
I mean, you don't hate Lukaku.
Hold on, wait. You can get brown bread.
He is as white as what do you mean
by white bread?
As this thing, man. This guy is white. What's it called? He's white. He's as white as the
HH. You're hating on Werner so much last season, and Lukaku's stats are worse compared to Werner's stats from right now.
Not.
But you don't hate on Lukaku.
Wait.
It's not worse.
Wait, hold on. Wilton, wait. I can't say what man of the match twice against Real Madrid.
Exactly.
Wow. So, guys.
There we have it. Barcelona have found their replacement for Neymar. Ousmane Dembele, he's been trying his hardest to leave Dortmund.
Sorry, I must have. I think I messed up. I played the wrong receipt.
Well, that happens to all of us.
You know why he went with Chelsea? I think I played
the wrong receipt.
Don't forget, Thomas Tuchel used to be his manager at Dortmund, so I think that's why he's linked going back to Chelsea. It makes sense.
Sorry, wait, Wilson, if you don't mind, hey, what did you mean by replacement for Neymar, by the way?
It's accurate journalism. That's correct journalism.
Does anyone else have anything to add
Yeah,
to this?
I want to back Dembele. I want to put the other side of this argument. So I think the only mistake that Dembele's agent has made is the last 2 days. Before that, they were playing everything perfectly. These guys are supposedly, Barca fans, other fans. They're presenting an argument that Barcelona hold all the keys, but that's fake because number one, Dembele, he doesn't need to go to the World Cup. He's already won a World Cup. And there's no difference between being in the stands and being on the bench. He's not going to get any more credit. The second thing is he's got to secure the contract, man. He's going to be a free agent in the summer. And once Dembele is a free agent, this is what I know about football. From Dembele to Morata to a lot of these bums. If you're not even that technical, but if you're a player that has any type of height, I guarantee this. In the summer, when Dembele becomes a free agent, Man United will be after him. Juventus will be after him. Every club's going to be after him. I guarantee it because there's not that many right wingers. Bayern are going to be after him. So I just feel that right now, Dembele, what he should do is just stay on the stands, man. Let them somehow try and sign their players. Why is him and his agent allowing Barca, who have literally no power, to bully them? Him going to the World Cup makes no difference to his value. They're not going to start him. If he goes to Newcastle for 6 months, they're not going to start him. Secure the contract, get yourself the bonus, and you'll be good. And the other thing is, the reason why Dembele asked for that contract is not because he's just playing around with Barcelona. He's making fun of them. He's basically telling Barcelona, I don't want to stay at the club. So if you want me to stay, give me 400k. And the other thing is how I'd present the argument if I was Dembele's agent is I'd say, number one, he's gone to a club that's been poorly mismanaged. They're £1 billion in debt. They've got inadequate managers that don't know what to do. Their players are trash. They've bottled this amount of leads. And Dembele hasn't been fit that much for him to have consistent performances. So don't judge him on his numbers. Judge him on talent. That's how I'd present the argument.
Bro, how long does talent take you, man? Talent doesn't take you far if you're not performing. That's like, yeah, I get it. He's talented, but my thing is, at the end of the day, he can't stay. Like he has a contract. He can fulfill it. There's nothing wrong with that. But again, man, it's up to Dembele at the end of the day.
No, Dembele is a right winger, man. He's better than Sancho. He's better than Ziyech. He's better than Gnabry. He's better than all these guys. I don't know what's happened over the last year in football, but he is better than all these guys. I don't care what people tell me. He's way better.
There's no chance he's touching Gnabry. No chance of that ever.
And I've been disappointed if he goes on loan. I'm disappointed in a lot of the brothers. I'm disappointed. If Aubameyang leaves, also I'm disappointed in him as well. And the biggest disappointment I've seen in football in an era where player power is important is that fucking fraud Traore.
Whoa,
no player has pissed me off more than this guy. How do you take? Not only does this guy bleach his skin, he takes 15k.
Stodge, I'm trying to get a Disney contract in language.
Wait, is this the Studge? Like, is the Studge?
Yeah, from back in the day, yeah.
Bro, that's crazy.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
He's back, man. It's the Stodge, man. From Rafaela Santos. Ooh, stop hitting on my mom, you baldy. I won't let you. Oh.
Nah, if you leave this Barbosa dude, maybe he will.
Wait. Why did you say? Why did you say? Why did you say? Ooh, you're broken up.
Half Hope's jailed cousin is back. Yo, what's up, HH? Still bald? How's your kid? #, stay safe. We're gonna ignore that.
Still bald. Wait, I want to know. Wait, jailed cousin. How long have you been in jail?
We're gonna ignore that.
Yeah.
How long have you been jailed for?
What's the reason behind you going to jail?
The panel and the streets, man. Well, it depends what your DM says. If it's anything messed up, then. Okay, now look, man. You see, there's nothing really to explain here. And my thing, you see, Suleiman, you have to tell me when this was made. Also, that isn't to me. You're only seeing the bottom half.
wow.
No, that's only the bottom half.
No,
Man.
display the
That's your
clip.
twin brother. That's your twin brother.
That's only the bottom half of my face. That's
Wait,
not the full me.
no, see now
That's
this
not the
guy,
full me.
this guy master private list. There's no way
No.
it's
So,
still up.
from your boy Kelvin Tahir, HH hyped Lukaku and haters were scared. Now they were right. HH disappeared, was negotiating a deal with Stevie Wonder to borrow his sunglasses.
What?
Yo, actually, when you think about it, HH being blind actually makes a lot of sense with regards to his football takes.
Red card, red
If
card,
you
red card,
think
red
that bookings are limited only to
Or the
become a
eye
panel,
test.
you have another thing. Kelvin Zero, that's a yellow card, bro. That's a
HH, sorry, I need you to prove something
you're
to
on
me.
the book right
HH, do you have eyes? Do you have eyes?
No. Let me. No, I'm about to answer right now. I'm about to answer because that's like a really good question. So let me. So do I have eyes? Do I have eyes? That's a great question. I'm going to answer your question right now. No. Hold up. I'm going to answer your question right now. So guys, I want to play something to you. I want to play something because you know how guys like to play receipts. I've got a receipt of myself. Now this was a long time ago. Wait, hold up.
Is it the Pogba one?
Yeah. Now, guys, I said this from way back when. To play with Carrick United. It's a stupid move. And Pogba, if you're out there, Pogba, if you're out there, don't ruin your career. Don't make this move. Don't do it. Stay at Juventus. Continue to improve. To go Serie unlock. You don't leave that to move to play with Carrick and Fellaini. United. It was fact. It was fact, and it showed it does. And it shows you how long that was.
Were you in Nigeria at that time?
Yeah, that's a rare dub, bro.
A rare dub.
Oh,
shut
That's a W, man.
Wait, were you in Nigeria at that time? Or?
No. I was not in Nigeria. I can't.
Bro, that almost makes up for your performance in content.
Guys, we're moving on. We're moving on, man.
They got circumcised. I don't care whether they're not playing in the home ground. They got freaking circumcised. And I think this is a case of football is changing. I think the paradigm of football
is it going to be a hangout of receipts?
In the past decade. Bruno Clotanders, that's his name.
No. That's you're getting muted. No. YSK, you in
the past decade.
No, that is not getting played. That's not getting played. YSK, you're going to stop like that. Abdul,
my guy.
Abdul, unmute your mic.
Abdul's a Brick Academy member. Aren't you going to congratulate him?
No, I'm not. Abdul,
he paid $2.
I distinctly gave you a red card. What the bloody hell are you doing here?
Abdul,
I didn't crack a joke. I don't know why you're laughing.
I'm stopping in the Brick Academy, bro.
Abdul, I didn't crack a joke. I don't know why you're laughing. There's nothing funny here. What you did was not cool. Because
you're a legend for that, bro.
You made me
I didn't think you pulled for it, bro.
That was not cool.
Wait, Abdul, how did you get?
I'm gonna think long and hard whether to allow you back. So you're gonna stay in the green room, and I will think long and hard.
No.
Let him explain himself. Let him explain himself.
No, please.
Just give him a chance.
Oh, shut up, man. Shut up. So let's try. So guys, we have to move on, man. So now, next on the agenda, guys, I think I think guys, I want us to be a bit fair here because I want us to be nice here. Now, you know what? People accuse me of something, and this is what people accuse. So, what do people accuse you of? People accuse me of hating on Arsenal, and this being a very anti-Arsenal show. And for me, no. The slogan of this channel is "This is the home of football analysis." So again, we want to always be for and against all clubs. So I don't want us to be like, "Oh, that's what they're going to get." So here's my thing, because I want us to talk about Arsenal Twitter as well, which is very wild. But I think this is a very good signing for Arsenal. And I do believe that Arsenal should do everything in their power, specifically if Aubameyang has been given the silent treatment and those bridges have been burnt. I think this is a great chance and a great opportunity for them to get, I think, a really good talent. And I think that Isak is going to operate well with those dudes. Now, Isak apparently is in London, and this is where I bring in the panel. All because he's in London, does that actually mean he's going to be moving to Arsenal? So I want to come first to Rob with this man. So Rob, do you believe Mr. Isak is actually going to join Arsenal by the January transfer window deadline?
Most likely because they desperately need a striker, and Isak is one, because there are not many strikers out there. They have been linked with Morata lately, but I don't think that's a good option.
Rob, Arsenal have been linked with many people, and everything has fallen through. So what? Yeah, I know that they need him, but what makes you believe that this time this thing's actually going to be real and he's actually going to, in fact, join Arsenal when they failed with so many other things like Vlahovic and so forth?
That's because they offered the money to Vlahovic, but he wanted to join Juventus. That was his dream club, but they did offer the money for him. So the money is there, and they need a striker. So I think they will sign Isak, but also kind of depends what happens with Aubameyang, I think, because of his wages. But I do think they will sign Isak.
Okay. What's it called? Let me come to who hasn't had a little thingy. Let me come to your boy. Oh, so who's this here? Mr. Wait, is that Alhaji Osama bin Bernard? Bernard. I'm not gonna call you, but so your thoughts. Does Isak go to Arsenal?
To be honest with y'all, it's basically the only thing Arsenal really need right now, because we really need like a goal scorer. Like, we're really like doing very poor this season. So I think, especially, like players like Lacazette and Aubameyang, they're really like inconsistent. And Nketiah, I don't want to discuss about him because he's really trash.
Damn.
Yeah, so right now it's basically like somebody who can like get us.
Your boy, can you please reduce your background noise? There's a lot of background noise coming from you. If you can maybe reduce that background noise, bro, that would be great, man.
Yeah, as I was saying, yeah, basically it's like our only like good forward option we could have right now. So I'll just give it a try.
No, but
I'm not gonna expect them to score like 10 goals. Probably
no.
7
Okay,
max.
no. My thing is, do you think, because Arsenal have tried to sign many people and they failed, what makes you believe that this guy is definitely going to come? That Arsenal will secure the deal by Monday midnight?
I don't really got an answer for that.
Okay. What's it called? Cobham. Do you think Arsenal will secure this? And Cobham, if Arsenal gets Isak and Chelsea don't get anyone, Cobham, you know that we're going to fight, and I'm going to fight you.
What did I do?
Cobham, I've got to fight someone, and I've chosen you. If Arsenal gets Isak and Chelsea get anyone, we're going to fight.
So it is anger.
What about Mbani, fam? What about Wing Mbani?
No, bro, no. I'm gonna beat him up very soon. So yeah, that's already sorted. I'm gonna beat the crap out of him. But yeah, continue.
No.
Come on. Arsenal can't sign a player and Chelsea sign nobody.
It's a bit late.
That can happen.
Is it? No, because the whole deal depends on if Aubameyang leaves to somewhere and to leave Barcelona, and Barcelona will only let sign Aubameyang if Dembele leaves. So this whole saga depends on Dembele in a way. So I don't think that's going to happen, which I've seen on Twitter. That Arsenal Twitter is just fascinating to see.
It's those guys
because
those guys are trained.
These guys
no, it's not. They are stalking him. Bro, this guy are following him in Selfridges. They are going to clubs. I'm like, guys, like you can get done for stalking. But sorry, continue.
Yeah, man. It's like, God, Lee. They're just trying to put 2 and 2 together and go like, oh, he's in London. He must be signing for us. And I'm just like, wow, jeez, you man are desperate. But just the way these guys were on Twitter stalking Isak, you would have thought, DT, got done for stalking, and you would have thought like these guys would have known that stalking is bad.
Whoa. Wow.
Somehow I knew you were gonna go there. Somehow I knew you were gonna go there. Someone's gonna go there, bro. It had to be you.
I had to.
Can I speak next about Isaac?
Listen,
Isak.
I'm not Chelsea ain't signing anyone.
Oh,
so
Isak,
let me
my
just
bad.
Carnage. Go ahead.
Please go ahead. Please go ahead. Please. Barrett, go for it, Barrett.
Oh yeah, my bad. Arsenal fans, linked to everybody doesn't mean that you're gonna get the player. I've been linked to Amir Diamond and Rihanna before. It doesn't mean I'm gonna get them. So yeah, but I see. Oh no, Isak. Yeah, they actually need a goal scorer because Aubameyang, he's not available at the moment. He's dealing with personal stuff and COVID, blah blah blah. So we're gonna have to see, and I'm really glad that Barcelona beat Arsenal in 06 because when I look at Arsenal Twitter, I am very glad that these guys actually did it and beat Arsenal. I am thankful. That's like one of the things I'm most grateful about in football. So yeah, that's my take on the whole perspective.
All right. Let me take some.
Can I talk about Isak?
Zeman, I'll come to you, bro. Actually, Zeman, are you on a yellow? Just want to show. Are you on a yellow? I think you're on a yellow, aren't you?
No, review VAR.
From Half Hope's jailed cousin is back. H, you look different from 2015. Your icon thing, you betrayed us. I don't know who you are. I don't know what you are, and you don't look like my cousin, you flipping weirdo. So yeah, get lost, my friend. From Lauren Routes, thank you for the dough, Lauren Routes. H, I heard Chelsea are going to sign a Swedish youngster.
He tried it. It's oh my god.
You know what? Let me bring this clown back in it, man. Let me bring this clown. You see, ever since this comedian, look at this comedian right now. Ever since this comedian who's wearing, he probably stole that top from someone, and a guy why are you looking to the left like you're a model or something? Why don't you
saw Murdime? You saw Rafaela. You saw Rafaela.
Why are you trying to look like if you're like a superstar model? Look straight at the camera when someone takes a picture of you. Ever since this dude here did that, nobody is ever gonna be getting me again. That's never happening, man.
Wait, can someone explain it to me? Like what is this? Largesse? Largesse?
Shout out, can you mute your mic, please? Thank you. Your boy AG says, I'll answer for Bomblast. We don't claim that clown one freaking bit. They called you a clown and said that you're not being claimed. So, Cole, do you have any response to that? It seems as if you're not.
Haters who hate. Haters who hate. Haters who hate.
Okay. Chris says, shout out to the best football analyst, Cole. Shout out, Cole. So you have some fans, Cole.
Yeah, thanks, Chris.
Yeah, man. From Amira Dime. Hey, Baldy, send me Muller at all right, that is not the real Amira Dime, because Amira Dime does not talk like that. So I don't know what that is, man. Mr. Bombast, man, how likely do you think Arsenal are to get Mr. Isak? Mr. Bombast. Oh, sorry. I said Zima. Sorry, Zima. I said I'll come to you. Zima. Isaac, talk to me. Zima.
Yeah, man. Listen, man. Isak is a wonderful player, and he could, his starting position might be a striker, but he could play towards the flank if you need him to, and he's really good at build-up play. But my thing is, if Arsenal are looking for a clinical finisher, I don't necessarily think he's the answer right now. This guy hasn't been that clinical in front of goals, and I feel like being in an environment where you're being signed to be that clinical finisher. I think that I don't think that's the right move for Isak as of right now, because the way Arsenal fans are moving, it's as if they're convinced that this guy's going to score like 20 plus goals. That's not the type of player he is, and that's something that he's actually been improving throughout the season. Particularly this season, he hasn't been that great. I mean, the last time he scored was like in October. This guy isn't necessarily a clinical finisher, so I'm thinking to myself, like, if Arsenal need a clinical finisher, I don't think Isak might be the answer as of right now. If you need somebody that can link up the play or that's good at build up plays, then I would get it. But the way Arsenal Twitter is moving, it's like they're convinced that this guy is a goal scoring threat, and I think that's an aspect that he still needs to improve in his game, and I'm not sure that that's necessarily what Arsenal need as of right now.
So okay, so you actually don't think Isak will improve Arsenal?
No, because if that's the problem, Arsenal fans are so like infatuated. It's like the whole Thomas Partey thing. When Thomas Partey came along, people were so infatuated with him making a large impact in the middle of the park, and people saying that he's gonna sit as a CDM by himself. He's gonna do all those things. And I feel like that wasn't the real Thomas Partey. Thomas Partey is more flexible and he can play box to box. He does contribute defensively, but that's all team effort. So you expecting that from him? That's like, and then the player they got, even though he didn't live up to what was expected of him from what we've seen at Atletico, that was a problem within itself. But with Isak, it's like people are painting this like incredible player that's consistent and that's a goal scorer. That's my problem. He's not a goal scorer. If you've watched him, you would notice that this guy, that's the number one thing that he's actually been constantly trying to improve himself on. And I feel like if you sign him and you're expecting a goal scorer, that might not work out for you. That's not the type of player he is.
Okay. So undisputed, Isak, man, what's your assessments with Arsenal? Do you think that this guy is all hype by Arsenal fans?
First of all, shout out to StreamYard. They're not killing my battery anymore, and they're not overheating my phone anymore. That was actually the main reasons why I kind of stopped going to these Hangouts, but they've improved a lot, so shout out to them first of all. And I think, well, he's in London, right? He could still go to Chelsea.
He would actually fit Chelsea, if I'm being honest. Because that's the type of player you guys need, like an upgraded Timo Werner.
He would be an improvement on Lukaku. I think he would be fantastic. He would be fantastic for Chelsea. But yeah, Arsenal needed this big signing. They needed something to improve their team, especially goal scoring going forward. They really lack brilliance going forward. They don't really have anyone. So he's not an amazing player, but he is very good, and he will improve them. And I think Arsenal have had a fantastic window. January transfer window, especially with that American goalkeeper they signed, combined with Isak, it's a really, really good window, and I think they'll improve a lot.
What's it called?
Undisputed. What was the name of that American goalkeeper?
Munch Makuchi.
Why do you guys get baited so bad, bro?
YSK Jackson, do you have any thoughts on Isak to Arsenal? YSK Jackson, calling YSK Jackson. Vilton, Isak to Arsenal. Do you have any thoughts, Vilton?
No, it's just regular banter from Arsenal, right? Trying to get a player because they were linked with several players that like Vlahovic is supposed to go, but Vlahovic rather goes to Juve. Now, it's not a big story, honestly. Like it's just Arsenal fan thinking they're back and they're supposed to make these big signing players.
All right, man. Let's switch this up. Let's switch this up. So, Barry, your mic is working there, bro, isn't it?
Yeah.
Cool. Okay, so let's bring this in, man. So I want to talk about your boy Adama Traore, man. Official. He's here. He is a member of the tribe. It's happening. Bada bing, bada boom. It's confirmed. So Barry, man, what do you think Traore is going to do at Barca? Do you think this guy's going to really help Xavi, or is he just going to be a run and pace merchant and not really offer any skill towards your boys?
You know, for Xavi's system, it's a good solution because he wants wingers who can bring pace and, how can I say it, like different options to the attacking sense of the game. But the issue is that his decision making. That's the issue. Like, I don't watch Wolves religiously, sadly, but like, if you guys, if there's like any prem merchant, like, is his decision making like been improving since the past seasons and everything, or is it kind of the same?
No, he has
No,
only like
no.
5 goals or 8 goals in 4 seasons, something like that, and almost no assists.
That's who you bought. That's who you bought, man.
Well, quality-wise, he is a good footballer. He is not bad. He can bring something to the table. But my thing is that decision-making is going to be key, because if you have this much abilities in your game, but you don't have the decision-making and the right, how can I say it, the right mindset to actually apply your abilities on the field, it's pretty much useless. So, hopefully Xavi and the rest of the staff is going to work on that. But if he can improve like his decision making IQ on the game in different situations of a game, yeah, he can be a reliable part of the team and can do something. So that's my take on that.
Z-Man, Traore, man. Do you think Xavi can inject a football brain into a guy who has amazing ability but horrendous decision making?
Nah, sadly, I don't. Like, I don't think. Yeah, I don't think he's gonna improve, bro. Like, what I think of him is what how he would fit into a shabby system. I feel like he's just gonna be asked to hog the wing, and just try to put in these type of crosses. I think that's gonna be his main job under Xavi. And again, man, at least he, one thing that he will provide is work rate and actually being available, which is something we have a problem in terms of our attacking options. And I feel like if we, someone like him can give us that, can give us a certain qualities in the right wing. I mean, as long as you give him simple instructions, you don't try to complicate things by asking him to do multiple things, and you just tell him go towards the flank and put in a cross or put in a pass or cut back. As long as you're able to give him these simple, instructions, I think he will do good. But again, man, I think for a short term for a short term loan deal that's only 6 months, that we're not necessarily obligated to buy. I feel like that's good business, considering what the whole Dembele situation. And I feel like he's gonna serve a purpose in terms of how effective he is. I don't know. This guy isn't known for making great decisions, but he'll help us in terms of options up front.
All right. Labdul, the loser, Labdul, the sad loser, man. What's your thoughts? So, do you think Traore can come in and say what's up for your Bombers club, Barcelona?
HH.
That's my name. You don't need to call my name. Just answer the question.
I don't even want to. I don't feel like talking about this baby oil merchant, bro. Because I don't know if you've already spoken about this, but I'm saying this now just so you know in advance. If I see Aubameyang with that dead hairline in a Barca shirt come Monday, bro, you'll see me in August, bro. I'll be done, bro. For the baby oil merchant, I have zero expectations. Bro, this guy, you know what the embarrassing part is? I don't know if you've seen it on Twitter, but Goatweight and this baby oil merchant, they used to play at Middlesbrough like 5 years ago, bro.
I think they're missing one more player. They say they're missing one player to complete the Middlesbrough trio.
It's so embarrassing. It's so embarrassing, bro. Like the heights we've fallen from, bro. But I do understand what they're trying to do, bro. Like they're trying to bring in as many buddies as possible to try to get us to top 4. You know what I mean? Because the season is only about top 4. It's just about top 4, bro. And it's loan deals, so they're all gonna piss off in the summer anyway. You know what I mean? after they hopefully
Well,
garner
I think Traore wants to stay, bro, because this is his back home. He wants to stay.
Yeah, but he can't cross to save his life.
So
Like,
saying
bro,
Javi can't improve him.
he can't be improved. Nobody can improve him, bro. Like, he's Brockfoot, you know what I mean? He can't like he can't shoot the ball properly, you know what I mean? He's one of those people. Like, bro, and even his dribbling, like, is so overrated, bro. Like, most of his dribbles, they come on the counter attack when he's just running past people. It's not like he's doing take-ons to break teams down, bro. Like, bro, like, even I think the 15K is gonna be too much for him, bro, a week. But to round off, man, like, in perspective to the club, I think they're just trying to get top 4, bro. So they're trying because, bro, Luke De Jong and Braithwaite, like, bro, I also feel kind of sad for the club because they brought in Aguero, he retired. And Ansu Fati, he's injured, so we're stuck with
Wait, Abdul, you can't say like that. Like, they brought in Aguero and he retired. No, he retire. So,
bro, he did retire, bro. So, no, bro, I think I'm just saying, like, if we sign Aubameyang,
it was so nonchalant, man. You'd have to say it like that.
Well, this is sad, man.
Even though since it's a black, how it's one thing having a guy who was related to Paris to mess up your accounts. It's another thing having a guy who's your best player, and because he didn't do your accounts, he basically leaves. There's another thing the way you buy a player. When you buy a player, he decides to retire.
No,
he had a heart issue. So
we went from Messi Neymar combination to Adama Traore and Luke with 2 U's, man. This is depressing, bro.
It's sad.
But again, man, yeah, Luke with I could see that combination, bro. Adama with the cross, Luke bring it down.
Oh god.
Okay, so sorry. Shout out to guys. Actually, let me even make this announcement. So basically, tomorrow on Discord, we're going to be doing a watch party for the Neymar doc. So if you can't watch the Neymar doc, we'll be doing a watch party. I'll be hosting the Neymar doc for you guys to watch and everything.
When are you going to do a watch party for the Cristiano's girlfriend?
Abdul, relax. So my thing about it is that because the Neymar doc, they obviously did the whole MSN thing. I was like, man, that front three was insane. So from that front three to Braithwaite, Luke with 2 U's, freaking, I mean, Jesus, like, that's a fall. That's a fall. But Abdul, continue, bro. Abdul, continue.
Yeah, it's embarrassing, bro. It's so embarrassing.
Oh, it's not that bad.
Bro, it's embarrassing. But what I will say is, like, if these guys can get us top 4, you know, then it will be a success mission passed, you know what I mean? Because it's clearly what they're after. And they even said, like, our sporting director. Because, bro, you know who's making our lives tough for us is let me not swear. Is Real Betis, bro. Like, nobody expected them to be this good, bro. Like, if you watch them play, they're playing champagne football, scoring 4 goals every game. So our sporting director, he's worried about top 4. You know what I mean? Unfortunately, so he's bringing in all these duds, bro. I just can't. Bro, I'm sorry, bro. I can't imagine Aubameyang in a Barca shirt, bro. Not with that hairline, bro.
Oh, get ready, man. That's a possibility.
Beggars can be chosen, man. Beggars can be chosen.
I would rather Dembele stay. I'd rather Dembele stay, bro, and never play for us again than seeing Aubameyang come, bro.
So hold up now. Okay, I've just seen something that is worrying, but I'll get to it. So shout out to your boy. Suleiman says, "Show on loan. Lugo needs a creative winger. Hashtag promotion." Suleiman.
Project Neymar. Shout out to Project Neymar.
I'm close to carding you for that. Orson Joy isn't sniffing
Project Neymar. Yeah.
He's not sniffing Lugo. Now, if you want Werner, feel free. If you want Pulisic, feel free. If you want Mount, feel free. So, but what you're not taking? What? Oh,
wait, HH, can I ask you a quick question?
Wait, what did you say?
Wait, Solomon, what did you say? Wait, Solomon, wait, what do we want?
Wait,
yeah?
so let me get this straight. You'd give us Mount, who got an assist in
No.
the Champions League quarterfinfinal over Callum Hudson-Odoi.
Did you hear me say Mount? Did you hear me say him?
Do you want the receipt, AJ?
I said you can take Werner.
This
You
guy
can take
wants.
politics. You can take that. So that's what I said.
This guy wants
Why
Queen to snap his door, man.
play it back. Play it back.
Okay. That's that thing. No. We're not playing anything back. Casey. Wabdul ended. Okay, you know what?
Shout out Casey, bro. Shout out Casey.
Casey's a legend, man.
Abu, what did you just say?
I said shout out Casey, bro.
And I didn't need to put VAR for that.
whistle
No,
has to
why
go.
are you-
For being cheeky.
Bro,
Yellow
where's
card for being
the
cheeky.
VAR, man?
Wow.
What happened to the
Where's
streets?
the VAR?
Please, mods, hope you're keeping track. So I think we have Z-Man and Abdul are both on a yellow. So please keep
Have you ever had back-to-back red cards, bro?
Bro, you're going close, man. You're going close, bro. I think Abdul is going to be the Sergio Ramos of the Hangout.
That's almost as bad as winning Euro, bro.
You know,
The
so
dictator has no control.
Abdul Ramos. So
Man, just
Couple Ali says Traore is my boy. Us is joining. Hashtag muscle.
My God.
Energy. Oh, that's love. From Amira Dime. Today is date night. Where are you? I'm waiting. Amira Dime, I need further proof if that is you. If that is fully you, you know that me and that ass. Okay. I think that's too much. from the Middlesbrough football bro, that booty.
What?
Hold on, easy. Hold on, wait. Middlesbrough Football Club.
What just happened?
That's yellow, bro. That's yellow.
No, that's a clip.
Yeah,
That's not
you
yellow.
gotta give yourself a yellow. Come on.
That's a clip. That's a clip. That's a clip. It's like
Proud of the boy.
I'm trying to get
That's not
sponsored
yellow.
by
This
Disney.
guy needs holy
Look
water.
at this guy, bro. I'm trying to get sponsored by Disney. Look at what he's doing, bro.
It's not a yellow. It's a clip.
Proud of the boys at Barca missing testicles trio.
Oh my god.
Yeah, you again.
No, that's a yellow, bro. That's a yellow. At this point, this is
Bro,
borderline red.
bro.
That was so easy.
Debated, bro.
Oh my god.
Nah, half slow lives, man. Half slow lives.
Yeah, he's still alive, man.
Bro, who has a name with 2 Ks, man? Come on.
Nah, you have to retire after this.
Bro,
Bro, I'm sorry.
this is what 09 does to you, man.
Wow.
What
What are you gonna do? What, you gonna give
I'm
Middlesbrough a
smaller,
red
man.
card?
Middlesbrough Football Club.
He's gonna forbid Middlesbrough.
Yeah, they have to suspend their championship game, bro.
You guys, man.
Wow, I should really reel it back because I swear 5 minutes ago he said he's never falling for it again.
You guys are just stupid bastards. Bleached Incorporation, making your future brighter. Thank you for we will still take care of you. Once the process from black to white is complete, your life will be all white. Right. I have no response to that at all. So,
oh man,
I'm just gonna ignore that.
No, that's a legendary, bro. That's
Now,
a legendary comment, bro.
Rob, is your mic open, Rob?
Yes, Kulusevski.
Yes. So hold up. So Rob, let me just keep that.
Oh my god.
Rob, please ignore these clowns. Rob, ignore this clown. So let me pull this up for you, Rob. So there's some reference. So there's some reference here, Rob. No, Rob. Ignore this clown.
Oh my god.
So
Yeah,
Rob,
Kulusevski and Bentancur
That's too
too.
real, bro. No,
oh
that's
yeah,
too real.
Bentancur. Oh yeah. But you know what? Let me put Z-Man in the green room and I'll pull him in there, and let me put White in the green room as well, and I'll pull him in there as well. So Rob. So let me just read from Fabrizio Romano. While Tottenham and Juve have reached an agreement on fee details, Dejan Kulusevski also agreed personal terms with Spurs. He'll sign a potential 5-year deal in case a monthly buy clause will be triggered. Kulusevski is expected to fly to London in the next hours. Now, here's the thing here about this. I know Juve got Vlahovic. I know you. Why is he better shot? Wait, I know they got Vlahovic, but my thing is that Kulusevski has actually been very key for them, and he's actually, because I remember watching the Juve doc, and it's a guy that actually came up with very key plays. I believe he scored one of the goals in the Coppa Italia final against Atalanta. So my thing is that I'm like, for Juve, are you sure you want to let this guy go? And if you're Tottenham, I think this is actually because for me, my fear for Tottenham, this is why I want to ask you, Rob, is so many guys are leaving. Ndombele is going out. Lo Celso is going out. Dele Alli is going out. It's okay, who the heck is even coming in? But I think if they do secure this, I think this gives them something very interesting attack. And I do like the look of Kulusevski. So for Rob, man, as a sports fan, first of all, do you think this deal is going to happen? And what do you make of this deal and how you can improve your side?
Yes, it's going to happen. Like the tweet says, it's basically already confirmed as of now. But last season he was key for Juventus, but this season he has played less games and his form has a bit worse this season. So this season he hasn't been as good as last season. But why they let him go, I don't know, because they're they don't have a lot of wingers available, especially with Chiesa being injured. They're a bit thin on both sides of the wing, so I don't really understand it.
Yeah, it makes no sense.
But he's a great signing with a lot of potential, and he's very young, and he's also very versatile. He can play almost anywhere up front. So
Yeah.
he's a great signing. And Spurs are also looking to sign Bentancur for Juventus.
Yeah, I heard about Bentancur as well. Yeah,
I don't think Allegri wants to play with wingers. So this is my thinking. I don't think he wants to play with wingers.
Yeah, no. Well, my thing is the beggars can't be because Juventus are in no position to not play with any wingers, and they don't have the luxury to not have Kulusevski. But back to Rob. So Rob, if he does come, who then? So you're saying that he is the replacement for Lucas Moura. So it's a Son, Kane, Kulusevski front three.
No, yeah, Lucas Moura will stay, but I think that he will rotate with Lucas Moura because I think that Moura is also pretty good. But I think they will rotate with each other, and then after they sign Bentancur, they will look to make one or two more signings after Bentancur.
Oh, so you think two more signings this window?
After they signed Bentancur, there's like 3, maybe 4 signings this January.
Yeah, they're trying to sign Douglas Luiz. I don't know if they're still going to sign him because Bentancur coming in, but the Tottenham right now is like a bunch of players that are being linked with them, and we're not really sure how their plans are going to change with Kulusevski and Bentancur coming in, whether they still want Douglas Luiz or not.
So Abdul, I think so who do you support, Abdul? Who's your team?
I support Tottenham, Spurs.
Oh, cool. Okay, so let's hear from you. So first, actually, what do you make of not you being able to get Luis Diaz, but specifically, what is your view on Levy? And do you think Levy has screwed over Conte but not really fully supporting him? Because my thing is that you better get a hold of Kulusevski, because if you don't, I think someone needs to go to Levy and actually punch him in the face. So how likely are you that it's going to happen?
Levy is not in charge.
So who's in? Oh, it's Patrici or whatever his name is.
Paratici, the director of football, is in charge of all the signings since he came in last summer.
No, but Levy has to release the funds though.
No, he makes the bids, but then Levy has to greenlit it. But he makes all the signings, all the bids, but then Levy has to accept it at the end of it. This is a good deal.
Okay.
Yeah, and I think it's a bit different with Daniel Levy because Daniel Levy is very hands-on. He's a lot different than other chairmen. Other chairmen, they usually prefer to give all the footballing insight to the footballing director, but with Daniel Levy, he's very hands-on. He does have Paratici that also helps in negotiation, but Daniel Levy's different. Like he's different than all the chairmen. There's a reason why everybody knows his name. With other clubs, a lot of people don't really know their chairman. But Daniel Levy, he obviously has a bad reputation, and for Kulusevski, I think it's a little bit unfortunate for him because when we're linked with Luis Diaz and you have all those positive rumors and we're about to get him and we're getting close, and then all of a sudden the deal collapses and Liverpool swoops him in. Now all of a sudden everybody's starting to look at Kulusevski as like a panic buy, and again we were linked with Kulusevski since the beginning of the January window, but the way Paratici.
But Luis Diaz was actually, when's he linked with Vlahovic? Or was he never linked with Vlahovic?
No, we were linked with a bunch of players, but like I mean, like they're different profile of players. Like you can be linked with a striker and a winger, and it doesn't coincide.
So okay, so you're saying that Kulusevski is not a panic buy. That this is actually someone that you've always wanted.
Yeah, like it's different. Like like the nature of it is, to be honest, I do think it is a panic buy because it's like we were linked with him like in like January 1st and 2nd, and then all of a sudden we're linked with him again like January the 25th. Like what happened to all those days in between? Those news have kind of been quiet, but so in that nature, it is kind of a panic buy. And when Kulusevski, if he does come in and if he does kind of struggle in the beginning, there's going to be a lot of Spurs fans that's kind of not really, ready to kind of give him the patience that I think he deserves. So it is kind of unfortunate. Like there is like a lot of added pressure that's upon Kulusevski's shoulders, and even though like he's just signed and he is only 21, even though this dude has like loads of experience in his body, he's played a bunch of games, but he is still only 21. Like when you compare him to somebody like Brian Gill, that's like 20 years old, and he seems like such a little boy, but Kulusevski's only 1 year older. Or even someone like Tanganga, who's like 23 years old. And Tanganga is like literally like only like 1 year younger than Davinson Sanchez. So I think it's different in that aspect. But yeah, Kulusevski should be a good player, like what Rob said. He's very adaptable. He can play in different positions. Whether they choose to play him as a right wing or in like a 3-4-3, or whether Conte chooses to play him like as a striker beside Harry Kane in like a 3-5-2. Because I do think like in terms of like the final third, I do think Heung-min Son is like our best supporting striker, obviously besides Harry Kane. But Heung-min Son is extremely weak, and whenever teams play like a low block, the Heung-min Son always struggles in those games because again his game with his back to the goalie is terrible because he's weak. He usually gets nudges off. But Kulusevski, it does have some strength on him. So I guess
okay,
whether it can work out or not, it is we just gotta wait and see.
Okay, so let me just see these things.
Church, I wanted to talk about Adama.
Oh, okay, yeah, I'll come to you. Let me just deal. So HH's next Hangouts, use my code for Bleached Incorporation. Abdul, you're walking on very thin ice. Abdul, you're walking on very thin ice, bro. You're walking on very thin ice. I know I will not be using any clothes from bleach. I'm anti-bleaching. Your boy Barry says, big news.
I told him it wouldn't work. It's so obvious, bro.
Barry. I can't believe people are stupid and slow. Barry. DT's lawyer. We need a VAR review for my client. He's innocent. No, he's not. He's fully guilty. Okay, so we don't need any VAR review for that dude. Cole, what the bloody hell do you want, man?
Yeah, I didn't get to talk about Adama, but I also talk about the Tottenham one.
Just okay. We've already moved from Adama. Just talk about Tottenham Kulusevski, bro.
Okay, so for me, I think Tottenham. This is my problem with Tottenham. It's not really the midfield and it's not really the attack per se. I think it's the defense. The defense is just a huge problem for Tottenham. Hugo Lloris also, like, I feel like he's just not it for Tottenham, like, to be honest. He's a good goalkeeper, don't get me wrong, but they need to. I feel like they can get a better goalkeeper than
what
him
about
because
Kulusevski? What can Kulusevski do for Tottenham?
Oh, Kulusevski? Oh, he can add a different attacking dimension. He can add.
Cole, that is a yellow card for not knowing what the hell we were talking about when you knew it was freaking Kulusevski, bro. So you're on a yellow. Continue, Cole. Continue.
Okay. Kulusevski adds an attacking dimension to Tottenham. And I believe Bentancur is an amazing signing for Tottenham because he adds a different dimension to that midfield of Tottenham. I think it's a really good signing, and I would say he's probably better than Højbjerg and Winks that they have in their disposal.
Cool, thank you for that, bro. Anyone else here talked about the Kulusevski thing? All right, man. Let's now get to a very interesting discussion, my dear lovely friend. So, as I was perusing the net, and I think this is going to be this is what I call a footballing debate. I love having this footballing debate. This is what I call like a footballing philosophical debate. So as I was perusing the internet, I came across a very interesting stat. It was a real interesting stat. And as I posted, I was like, you know what? I want to do something through. But, before I do that, Cobham, I want you to view something. So, Cobham, are you there, bro?
Yeah. Oh.
So Cobham, I want you to view this, and don't take this personally. I just want you to view this. And I think this is for everyone right now, man. Hold up. Okay, there we go. So, Cobham, I hope you can view this well. Cobham, can you view this? Can you see
yes, yes, I can see it.
And can you see what it says? It says there. Marina during transfer negotiations. So let me even bring up again because I want to make sure that you can hear it fully. So let me just say show tab audio. Yes. So I hope everyone's there. So this is come you see Marina. This is Marina during transfer and negotiation basis. Can you see this? Can you view it?
Yeah.
Now listen.
101, 102, 104, 105. I mean, I'm right here.
There you go. That's a negotiation tactics, Corbin, man. That's your not mine. That's your sports director, man. That's your sports director, man. That is your sports director. So that's enough laughs now, guys. Let's get into this right now, man. So as I was perusing the net, I came across a very interesting stat. Very interesting stat indeed, man. And I want to get you guys your thoughts on this very interesting stat. And here we have it. Oopsie daisy, sorry. Let me show this to you guys right now. So here we have it. So most assists in Europe's top 5 leagues since August 2018. So in case you guys can see, so 41 assists, Jadon Sancho. None of those were at United, I don't believe. Philip Kostic, 42 assists. Trent, which is very impressive for a right back, 42 assists. Now, nobody's surprised about Messi. So you think, Messi, he has the most assists, 48 assists. 64 assists, Thomas Muller. And when I saw this, I said, you know what? He needs to be given a lot more credit. He needs to be given a lot more credit. And I don't think people giving all of. So, but when I first retweeted this, everyone said, Lewandowski. Bundesliga tax, he's giving it to Lewandowski, so it doesn't mean anything. But I'm like, well, someone still needs to supply Lewandowski because it just shows that Lewandowski isn't scoring all those goals himself. Because the reason why this is going to be an interesting discussion, because this is like a footballing philosophical discussion. Because my thing with assists is, I believe assists need to be viewed. Because can you call an assist? I pass this guy the ball, he dribbles past four guys, scores a 40-yarder. Is that assist the same as a through ball? Like, as I said again, that ball that Javi played to Jordi Alba, Euro 2012, that's an assist. Pielo to Grosso, that's an assist. The guys where this ball was a very critical ball that really helps provide and put you in a goal scoring position. But still, 64 assists are 64 assists. So let me even come first now to Bombast, man. So Bombast, when you look at this stats, and to play devil's advocate here, people will say, well, Bundesliga tax. Well, he's providing for one of the greatest goal scorers we've ever seen in the modern day and age. So how much credit can we give it? So just put it into context, this 6 assists, and why you think that this needs to be spoken about more, because that, like, look at that, 41, 42, 43. Muller is clear out of everyone else. So talk to me about that, about our stats.
Yo, H, Yo, H, can you hear me, man?
Yes, I can hear you. I can hear you. Yes, I can hear you. Yes.
Dude, I'm just shaving at the moment. Can you give me like 5 minutes, bro?
Okay, cool. Okay, let me come to your boy Zima, man. So Zima, you view this 64 assists, man. Should Muller be given a lot more credit for putting up these assists, or do you think that there should be an asterisk upon it?
I mean, yeah, the 64, man. That's actually insane. Compared to, so he should be given credit for that. I mean, he's been playing, brilliant. He was involved. He was the most involved player when they won the treble that season. So I feel like out of any players, he was the player that was performing in big games, and he was the decisive player. So he should be given credit for that. Yeah, in terms of what this does for his legacy, I don't know how much it does for his legacy. I think he's gonna go down as a German legend, just for what he's done in the World Cup and his consistency for Bayern. But overall, I don't know if he's gonna be rated as like, the elite legends, the players that have like defined the game.
And why not?
But
though?
he has.
Why not? Though? Why wouldn't he be held in such high regard when he's putting up numbers like that? He has a World Cup. He's been top scorer at a World Cup.
Yeah, he has
2 trebles.
Yeah, no, he has. But then there's like, if you were to do a tier list, I don't know where you would place. I don't know where you place him, but like, you think of you think of generational defining players like, Cristiano Ronaldo, Messi, and then no, they are, bro. You can't deny it, bro. This guy's a goal scorer as much as
Yeah.
no,
yeah.
which is weird. You point to this statistic, but you never point to Cristiano Ronaldo's statistics, which is odd. Which is odd, bro. And then now we're deciding where he's ranked, bro.
It's funny, isn't it? I thought it was an eye test.
Right? I thought he was an eye test merchant. But yeah, in terms of again, man, in terms of, I get it, man. You have to judge it based on quality.
Here's my thing though. You look at these assists. Are you one of those guys that says an assist is an assist, or
It
are all
depends.
assists the same?
It depends. It depends on the quality of the assist as much as anything. Because again, getting to those type of numbers is very impressive, but it also depends on the quality of assists. Like, how far out were you? Were you in a difficult spot? Like, how crucial, clutch were your assists as well in terms of just changing and defining the game? There's all those different aspects. But then again, man, from I think it was from 2018. That's what it said. From 2018 onward, this guy has been defining. And you look at the players that are over there, which is shocking to say the least, man. Like you got Sterling, that I didn't think he'd rack up this amount. And then
Kostic play for?
He plays for Frankfurt, I think.
Frankfurt. Yeah,
Yeah,
Frankfurt.
Frankfurt.
He was supposed to move to Lazio in the summer, but it collapsed.
So yeah, man, shout out to him, man, for those numbers. I think that'll just add on to his legacy. I don't know how much it will add on, but yeah.
Core, talk to me about this thing. Should more be made for what Muller's done and these assists?
To be honest, HH, I don't really rate assists. I'll be honest. Like, I'm not a huge fan of assists. I'm more a huge fan of clutchness. And big game moments.
Okay, why aren't you a fan of assists? So, if a guy,
it's because of Messi. I'm not gonna explain. I'm just gonna say Messi. It's because of Messi.
But what about the clutchness of the assist? Don't you rate that? If you rate clutchness?
Sorry, HH, what were you saying?
No, Ziman just said that. Don't you rate clutchness of an assist?
Clutchness of an assist?
Yeah.
No, I rate clutchness of a goal, not clutchness of an assist. That's not what I rate. Nah.
Wait, Cole,
hold on,
you don't know that.
Because I'm about to book him. But before I book him, like, why don't you rate assists?
I'm not gonna explain. All I said is because of Messi. That's really it. Go ahead and book me. Go ahead.
Oh, you want to be?
No, that was talking back to the crib.
Well, that's a yellow. If he gets lippy, I'll give you a second yellow. So
Cole, don't self.
You know, you gave him a yellow earlier, right?
What is
No,
it?
no, relax, man.
It's like three. He's on 3 yellows.
Wait,
This
Brick
guy,
can't even
this
remember.
guy is
Oh
the
my god,
worst
this
referee.
Brick.
You remind me of
This
that
Brick
referee that
can't even
gave 2
remember he
yellows
gave,
in the
already
match.
gave him a yellow.
No. This is his first one because remember I didn't book him. I did give him a warning. This is his first.
Yeah, you gave him.
No, you did book him.
You gave him another yellow.
Hold on. I didn't know. I didn't book it.
Oh, this
Wait.
Brick,
You
man.
can take it back.
You,
Take it back as a caution.
No. I
Bro,
swear it was a
no,
caution.
you have to get a
Book
yellow,
yourself
bro.
for that
What is
mistake.
this? You have to give yourself a
Bro, you
yellow,
have to
man.
book yourself, bro. You have to book yourself.
Wait,
This
hold
Brick
on.
to book
Was
yourself.
that wait? Did I book him? Wait. Streets, did I book him earlier on?
Yeah.
Yes.
Don't call me half pole. Don't call me half pole. Don't call me Emre half pole. Don't do that.
Have Atkinson, man.
Wait. Did I swear I didn't book him before. No, I swear I didn't book him before. Because no, I gave you a warning. I don't think it was a yellow.
You're right.
The,
It's just you didn't book
the
him.
streets
You
are
didn't-
saying you did. The streets are
Yeah,
saying you
a
did.
warning. It's a warning. It's a warning.
Nah,
It's a warning. It's a warning. It's a warning. It's,
Okay,
let's move
you know,
on.
okay, you know what? Okay, I'm looking at VAR. I'm looking at VAR right now. I'm looking
Oh,
at
now
VAR
he's
right
looking at VAR.
now.
Oh, really? Wow.
Wow.
What about mine, bro?
Wow.
Can you look at VAR for mine?
So, okay, so Cole, continue with your. So, please tell me in detail, why don't you rate assists? Tell me why you don't rate assists. Please tell me.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like for me, if I explain it, you're gonna book me. So my thing is,
No.
I know you're gonna book
Cole,
me if I
Cole, we're
explain
here
it.
right now, so you're
That's why
explaining.
I'm not explaining.
Hold on, Cole. That's pass that Javi made to Jordi Alba, which was an insane pass that took out about 2 or 3 Italian defenders and put Alba in an amazing scoring position. How don't you rate that? Because without that pass, Jordi Alba is not in that position to score that goal. So how don't you?
Oh,
Why don't you rate
I just look. The thing about it is, I look at assist as a means to something. You understand what I'm trying to say? So, like for example, like the means for example, I'm not saying that you don't have to be. This is why I rate Adama a little bit. He doesn't have the best passing accuracy. That's another one. But again, like he in the big moments, he will show up. You understand what I'm trying to say? So for me, I'm not. I don't know how to. You will not understand it. You will not understand. So let's just move on. You will not understand.
Wow. Wow.
Damn, that quick.
Let's move on. Let's move on.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah, let's move on.
So you're calling me stupid. You're calling me stupid.
No, I said move on.
You said that I wouldn't understand you. So you're calling me stupid. So I'm going to take this to the streets. Streets, should this be a yellow?
I didn't call you stupid, bro. I just said let's move on.
Let's pull
Nah. Let them vote. Let them vote.
No.
Let them vote, bro.
So streets, should Cole be given a streets red or a second yellow, or should that just be a warning?
Yeah.
Wait,
Streets say no to corruption.
Did Gotlock
say no
put a
corruption.
link in the chat? Is there a link in the chat for a
Yeah,
poll?
I mean, Gatlock, can you do a poll?
Yeah, that's a poll. I put the link in chat. There's a poll there. You can go and vote.
Okay, wait. So there should be a link in the chat. I mean, gotta maybe put it in again.
Damn, bro.
Put
These
put
hangouts
the
have
link in the chat
evolved.
so we can see what happens.
These hangouts have evolved.
Yeah, bro. What is this?
Okay, so that's the poll. So the poll is there. Gatlock has put in the poll. So basically, Gatlock, tell me the results of the poll. So please vote in the poll. Vote in the poll, and then we can then see what happens with Cole. So while that is
All right.
happening, man, let me come
Oh,
to your
I got your back, man.
This is advanced VAR, man.
So let me
Polls
come
go
to
back.
so, Suleiman, your thoughts on
Bro, what
this?
are these 1 month ban?
Well, these are like at least okay. It's a one hangout ban.
Well, I mean,
unless if it's a serious transgression.
Abdul turned
then-
up. Abdul turned up. It wasn't even 24 hours. He turned up.
Wait, who?
Abdul.
Wabdul. Yeah, that's his name.
Yeah, well done, man.
Oh, Abdul. Oh, this Abdul.
Yo, relax, man. Relax.
Oh, wow.
No.
So, Suleiman, your
Streets,
thoughts.
streets. Hashtag free Abdul.
Yeah,
So, Suleiman, your thoughts on on this assist.
All right. First of all, justice for Abdul. He doesn't deserve this. Free my man, Abdul. Second of all, listen, Thomas Muller, man. I always knew he was like a good player, but I never knew his assists were this high. ever since 2018. The guy's the legal guardian of Barcelona and the country of Brazil. So I mean, that's all we have to say about him. I mean, if he can adopt Barcelona and Brazil, I mean, you're obviously a legend and a great player. So yeah.
Wait, so sorry, Gatlo, can you post the poll results link in the private chat so I can share this? Just
Wait, can we have a poll for Abdul? I feel like his
No.
sentences were a little bit harsh.
So Gatlo, just if you can put the poll results link in the private chat, and then I can link it through. What's it called, Wilson? What do you make of this stats, man? Should more be made about your boy Thomas Muller? Vil. Come to your boy. What's it called? Waske Jackson, man. Thoughts on this statistic of your boy Muller?
See, for me, an assist is an assist. So, I mean, I wasn't aware of this, so it's actually quite surprising. It's funny actually. I see a Sancho there as well. I don't know who that is, but I see him there.
Dortmund Sancho, not Man United Sancho. So.
Sorry,
different player.
Wait, you cut up there for a minute. So I think you have to appreciate the numbers. Now, it's it's real when a guy who claims to be an eye test merchant and pretty much just orgasms over dribblers. When a guy like that brings up a stat and acknowledges that it's real. So you have. So what is that? So from 2018 to now, he's averaging double figures in assists every season, which is insane. So you have to put respect on that. Now, Bundesliga tax is real, but
I think it's a myth, actually.
I wouldn't push too much on that, to be honest, because Bayern, because of just purely based on their performances in the CL, I don't put too much when it comes to Bayern. I don't put much on it because LSG is different. LSG is a different story. Whereas Bayern, we've seen him destroy the Champions League. So I think, and also. He was like Zeman. I think it was Zeman who said it. He was an integral part in that treble team, and his contributions was the highest for Bayern that season. And he kind of, even with his age now, and obviously he's I think he's matured even more as he's gotten older, because his decision making at the start of his career wasn't great. Now he's more mature, and for that whole front four, including whoever the white players are. I think he is an integral part in playing behind them for that whole system to tick. So, yeah, I think I don't know what his stats are like for Germany, but
I think he has like the second most goals in the World Cup.
Wait, so okay, wait, is this just for domestic competitions, or is this also international included?
Domestic only.
I think it's the domestic.
Okay.
Yeah,
it'll be interesting to see what that included would be like, because I reckon that's at least up there with 70s. So yeah, it's an amazing stat, and he has to be shown some respect, and his flowers must be handed for that kind of performance.
HH.
Yo.
So I want to bring up a point. It's a bit off topic, but since we all agree there's a Bundesliga tax, we can also agree that there's a Liga tax as well. Uber Eats, because they haven't won a team from France haven't won the Champions League since Marseille. Is that correct?
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, if there's a Uber Eats tax, why is there a certain player in there that has one goal in the league?
44 shots, one goal. 44 shots, one goal.
Because it's gone on under the radar, and I was wondering if the panel can acknowledge it. Anybody?
Sorry. Yeah, Messi's only got. I'm not a Messi hater. He's my goat.
Yeah, me neither.
Allow me. So I'm just putting this out. This bouncing off what Suleiman said. I believe he only has one league goal in almost half a year. So yeah, I'm just putting that out there.
No, if there's a Liga tax, then we have to say 0.4 goals.
One league goal in almost half a year. So
yeah.
I have no comment because people send me very, very angry DMs. So no comment on that, man. Now, this is unfortunate. This is unfortunate, man. This is how you losers broke down and sealed Core's fate. So Core, it seems like if you paid a lot of people just to give you a warning. So, Cole, you do have a warning, but the next transgression, I personally will give you a straight red without it going to VAR, man. So you have been warned. Before I come to your boy Bombas, let me take some dubs. Let me see what dubs are doing, man. From your boy Casey, who says Muller versus Barca equals rumbling and Paul's jihad. Who is Paul's jihad? That's what it is.
Oh my god. Paul Pogba.
Okay. You know what? I'm not gonna talk. I'm just gonna keep going. I'll keep going.
You gotta read inside your head before.
From Wing Wabani says, this Marina na ashawo walai. She finished in her club. Umbani, you are a fake Chelsea fan. You let go of Chelsea, betrayed Chelsea to go and support Man City. So Wing Wabani, where's my PS5? You owe me a freaking PS5. Give me my damn PS5. Stop sending the dubs. Send me a PS5, man. The heck? Aubameyang says, give me a chance, Barca fans.
Nah, bro.
Z-Man, he says, give him a chance. So come on.
Speaking of Barca, because I remember Abdul mentioning the Middlesbrough front trio. I believe Brit Asalom. I believe the trio, to complete the trio, so they already have Courtwait, and now Traore is coming in. I believe Asomba Longa is still playing in the Turkish league.
Is the no, relax. That really does not happen. Relax.
So Xavi
Xavi would do that because Xavi know that. Relax, hold up. Steph Antoniadis.
Easy, man.
Steph
Easy,
says,
bro. We don't want to complete that trio.
Kulusevski and Benton Cole done deal for sports. Well, it's not fully done yet, but it's close. It's not fully done yet, but it's close. But look, if Tottenham gets both those guys, those are good signings. Those are good signings. So it's did Mourinho ever get the support in the window? He never did. So that's fun, isn't it? Kelvin Tahiru says, HH, you didn't read my second super chat. This is your second time doing this. Go back and read. I didn't pay for nothing.
Ooh,
Damn.
fired,
man. Speak on it. Speak on it. Hashtag have slow. Hashtag have slow. Have slow.
Worthy of a yellow.
Have slow. Bro, this guy should have been sent off twice already.
Sorry. Let me bring this up, man. So does your boy Muller? Let me bring up the thing. Does he deserve a bit more love when you bring up this assist? And what say about people say, Bundesliga tax, all that kind of stuff? Talk to me.
Well, just to address the first thing, the Bundesliga tax is a myth. It doesn't exist. You keep trying to add taxes forcefully from nowhere, but then you get on your hands and knees and pray that Haaland comes and saves your club, that Tuchel comes and saves your club, to sign Kai Havertz, Klopp, Nagelsmann, Flick. Who won the Champions League last year? Tuchel, right? And the one before him? Flick, right? And the one before him? Klopp, yeah? So is it Bundesliga tax, or are you guys just envious that the Bundesliga is basically the cutting edge of modern day football?
No, it's not. No, it's nothing against German managers or German players. It's the way that Bayern just dominate this league. Like, when's the last time Dortmund won the league? That's all we're saying. It's not anything against like the German players or managers. It's not. That's not what Bundesliga tax is.
Dortmund, in all of their history, have won all but a handful of leagues. Dude, Bayern has always been this
You
entity.
guys see how close the title race is this year with Dortmund and Bayern? Like, they're literally 6 points away from us. Bro.
Like,
doesn't matter. We all know that Bayern are going to win. So
look, we all know that City are also going to win. And to be honest, they're probably going to win next season too. Let's be real.
Yeah.
They're going to win next season as well, without a striker, if they so choose. They don't even need a striker. So what are you telling me? The only reason that the Serie A is any way reasonably competitive is because Juventus fumbled the bag with their squad. Otherwise, they would also be dominating.
No. But Bombas, let's be fair here. If Bayern win the league this year, wouldn't that be 10 titles in a row?
Your arithmetic is correct. It would be 10 in a row. So what of it? What of it?
Don't you find that problematic, though?
Yes, but the problem is not
straight.
It is not just a problem with the Bundesliga, dude. We need a super league. Club football
I
is
agree.
just prehistoric. It's dead, dude. They're all farmers leagues, all of them.
Tell me
I
what
agree.
league. Tell me what league would a team win 10 in a row? What league besides
Well,
the Bundesliga?
No, but City won 17-18, and then they also won I
Or
believe
have they won 10
it's
in a row? No, someone just said that. What other league do you have a guys winning 10 in a row apart from Juve, who did 9 in a row?
Okay, so if Pirlo wasn't the manager of Juventus that season, they probably would have won 10 in a row.
No,
that's
but
true.
they would have, but they did it. Like we can't
Yeah,
say
but
what would have happened. So, but my thing is that look, Juve they're in the same position, but see, Bundesliga tax has nothing to do with how good German managers are or how good some of the talent is. The thing is that Bayern have such a monopoly on the league. They're so much better than everyone else that how can we truly rate it when they're so far ahead? Because what you do, because see, if this statistic was for the Champions League, oh wow. But people's issue is that this statistic is for a Bundesliga league in which only one team truly exists. And every team just sort of is placed second fiddle to that one team. If you see what we're trying to say.
But HH,
okay,
if
hold
you
on,
remove
Wait, hold
hold
on.
on, man. Stand down, Core. Stand down. It's all right. I got this. Thomas Muller's goal tally
Damn.
in the Champions League is only a few behind the Raul. Are you actually trying to tax this player? I won't have that, dude. He played in the Champions League final 2010. Did he not? I think he was like, what, 19 years old or something like that?
Yeah.
He went
Yeah,
to
it
the
was very
2010 World Cup, his first World Cup. He won the Golden Boot, scoring 5 goals and best young player at a World Cup tournament. 4 years later, he actually went and won the World Cup, scoring another 5 goals and the World Cup silver boot. He scored a hat-trick against Ronaldo's Portugal in the group stage. I think he scored a brace in 2010 against Maradona's Argentina side with Messi in it. And then he scored a brace in the World Cup semi-final, Brazil 7-1. Muller scored 2, and he had like a handful of
Nah,
assists.
he's got one. He's got one. He's got one. He's got one.
Sure?
Yeah, he scored against USA. That was his fourth. His fifth was against Brazil.
Yes, bravo. But a handful of
he didn't
assists.
score against
So
Ghana. He didn't score against Ghana.
he was pivotal in the first European nation.
Yeah, Core is just he's lost for a moment.
Please talk.
Hey, allow him.
So-
Man. He's respecting his country. Allow it.
So he was pivotal in the first European nation, winning the first World Cup on South American soil, demolishing in a fashion we've never even seen before, the host nation being Brazil. And on top of that, he's got a treble in which he demolished a very, very strong Barcelona team with Messi, Iniesta, blah, blah, blah. No one even knew how to defeat that team. And then he went and won a sextuple. I think he's won like 9 Bundesliga titles. And he is known as one of the most intelligent players of the modern era, if not so. Like, what more needs to happen? Like, how many teams need to be brought to their knees by the intelligence of this fella for you to be like, you know what, this is actually something like once in a generation type of thing.
Do you think he will get, when he retires, do you think the football world will actually give him his credit? Or
No.
do you think it's something where people will not really give him his due credit based on what he's done in terms of trophies won and how he's been effective?
Look, Hope, you and I are probably 1 or 2 years apart in age, 1 or 2, something along those lines. So our memory goes back a bit further than most of the people in this chat.
Are you sure? This guy is
Wait,
ancient.
relax. I'm not revealing my age, but fine. If you don't,
At least
I'm not revealing my
74.
age, but if you believe so,
Yeah,
Bamba,
No, you don't have to.
74.
You don't have to.
Bamba, talk over this guy.
Hashtag 50 man. Hashtag 50 minutes.
Bamba, continue. Bamba, continue.
You don't have to. That's okay. That's your prerogative. For me personally, I'm 35 years old. So do you remember a player, Jurgen Klinsmann?
Oh, of course.
You remember the Klinsmann? He was known as the world's most dangerous marksman. That was his I think he scored like 35 goals for Tottenham in one season. Tottenham finished 8th, by the way. Did anyone talk about Jurgen Klinsmann? He's won a World Cup. He was pivotal in that. He's won a European Cup. He was pivotal in that.
No one talks about Klinsmann. You know, Lothar Matthäus is every bit as good a footballer as Zinedine Zidane. This is a player that can shoot from halfway down the pitch and score with both feet. But no one gives a damn about that. There is just this inherent obliviousness towards German players and German football. I don't know whether it comes from just a simple careless, like people just don't care, or whether it's like a sour grapes thing where because of some tragedies of the past, there's just, I know that the English do definitely feel this about German players.
This guy just implemented Hitler tax.
That's wild.
Am I wrong? Am I wrong?
It's probably some
Bombas,
Nazi thing.
I'm not touching that, bro.
Okay,
No,
let me-
what I will
touch it
say
for
though.
you.
No. What
Let
I
me
will say
touch
though is that I think perhaps only really applies to England. I think England are the only guys who still fully hold on to that. I think apart from England, I don't really think that anybody else holds on to that as much, I would say.
Look, man, I've been in the stands at Stamford Bridge and I've heard some of the things that people shout out. Like, you can't say a single thing against a black man, and rightfully so, race-wise, and not be absolutely have your pants pulled down and put over a barrel and all of this stuff, and it's correct. But you can say whatever you want against the German person and people laugh it off because of, again, the crimes of the past. And the current we can't keep apologizing for crimes of the past. I don't know my ancestors. Do you know what I mean? I have nothing to do with that kind of thing. But just in a footballing sense, give this man, dude, people still like romanticize about Henri Bergkamp, one of the sexiest attacking duos of all time. What about Muller Lewandowski, man?
I agree.
Talk to me about these two, man.
No, I mean, look.
No,
I
see,
mean,
agreement. Okay.
you see, my thing is, look. I mean, look. Let's go real.
HH, this members level is scary, man.
Yeah, this is serious territory, man.
He will not like
Historical
this.
territory.
If you want to go that real, there's Saving Private Ryan and so forth. But let's not go. But my thing here is this: is that
hashtag become a member.
YSK hold up. YSK just hold up and change that AVI. You see, my thing is, I do believe that. You see, I can only talk from the England's perspective. So when I am in England, because I go around, but when I'm in England, England people will never, ever let that Germany thing go. Never. Bro, it's 2010. And I said, wait a minute. Why are you singing about German bombers when the majority of this German team were not even a thought when World War II was around? So when you look at all of the guys that are like Muller, also all these guys, they were not even a thought.
I don't think they're
When this stuff
They were called West Germany.
So you singing this stuff to these German guys, they're like, what are you on about? Okay, yeah, we learned the history, but we are so disconnected from this. Why are you saying so? But for England, England are history merchants, so they will always hold on to that. But I think it is Bombers just make something. Put it this way, in my opinion, I do believe that England still hold on to that German thing still. Outside of England, I don't think people do. I think that whether you go to Spain, Portugal, Italy, or so forth, I do think that a lot of them have sort of gotten over that whole thing and they don't view Germany as Germany. I think England are the only guys who sort of still use that whole thing because those guys live and die off of their history. So,
yeah,
and do you know what it is as well? I think Germany have always been like the bad guys. Like Germany have always been the guys that sort of ruin narratives. Like again, watching the Neymar doc, bro.
Bro, that was a
What
troll.
when you look at that thing, like, it's like, oh, Germany were the guys that made all these Brazilian people cry and so forth. The worst thing was Messi, 2014.
Chill, relax.
No, 2014. What?
He's talking about 7-1, man.
Yes, no, 7-1. No, but my thing is that, okay, if you look at 2014, that was supposed to be Messi's World Cup. Messi wins the World Cup. He's the greatest of all time. He's the go-to supposed to play and thinking. Who ruins that? Germany ruined that. So, and I think that people have always viewed Germans as okay, these are the destroyers of dreams. These guys are very machine-like and so forth.
But
And
HH,
I've never really given them credit.
Now that I think about it,
HH, can I say
in that
something about that
2014,
game?
hold on first. In that 2014, you realize this guy has destroyed both Ronaldo and Messi. Because it was the vast goal difference in the group stage that made Portugal go out. That 4-0. Bro.
Yeah.
Like
Wait, okay, so hold up. No, Cole, before I come to, let me just hit this up. So from your boy, because I missed this from before, man. So from your boy, this is from your boy Kelvin Tahiru, man. So boy Kelvin Tahiru says, thank you for the dub. Unfortunately, it says HH hyped Lukaku and haters. Oh no, sorry. That's not on the right one. Sorry, hold on. So Kelvin
Slow
Tahiru says,
lose, man.
so far as Chelsea have a striker in wrestling tights and Timberland boots, no team is scared. The only thing Luke can finish is a bottle of baby oil. Now, Kelvin Tahiru, that's very rude.
Finish that, man.
And that's very rude, and that is very, very unwanted, and I think that is extremely unkind, bro.
He might miscontrol that baby oil. So
what's it called? From your boy.
Can I go after Core?
Yeah, you can go to court. So from Eden Andrews, who says 3-match ban, violent conduct. Shake my head. Is that a 3-match ban for Core? I am for that. I'm for that. Casey says, shout out to Wabdul, #half-slum. Oh man, that's nice of you. That's nice. From the Milan Messenger, man, thank you to the Milan Messenger. Bundesliga tax exists because of inept Premier League managers that don't know how to use their players in the right way. Is that a shot at Tuchel? You cannot insult Tuchel who gave me a freaking UCL, man. You can't do that. From your boy Aubameyang, who says, I am better than all your strikers. Well, prove it. Oba, you better prove it, man.
Luke Kutuyu has more goals than you. So, yeah, he has more goals than you. He has
league goals.
Wingubane, who's a traitor. Wingubane, Kai and Werner won't let me forgive Germany. Sorry, G.
Oh my god!
You know what? Look. Just
to be fair, I don't even think it's Bundesliga tax or the managers. I actually think it's the buyers that buy these players to the wrong system. But still, some of them do have that tax too.
Hold on. So your boy Young Mitzi, man, thank you for the dub, Young Mitzi. As good as Muller has been, let's be honest, he's a boring player who's just effective and smart. He doesn't score high on the eye test. #basic tech.
This is what I was gonna say. This is exactly why German players are not remembered as Brazilian, Argentinian, or even as Zidane, because they're just not aesthetically pleasing. They're not. They just go out there, do what they gotta do. But as a fan, when you watch football, you just want to watch an individual player does something magical that you wish you could do. But it's not a bad thing on Germans. I don't know what it is, but it's just you pretty much don't like that, bro. Like, this is why you don't rate Gerd Muller, because he's not aesthetically pleasing to watch like a Maradona.
Who have I called the best right back of all time?
That's exactly what I was
a defender. That's a defender, though. I'm talking about as a totally football player. That's why people don't speak highly of Germans. Germans, I think, are fantastic, but again, because
what about Sane?
Because they're not. Let me ask you this, right? In the last 50 years, right? Since you've been watching football, can you name me a technical, like a very technical German player?
Ozil.
No, Ozil's not. Like, when I mean technical, I'm talking about like a baller, like a Messi, like a
dribble merchant.
Sane can actually dribble.
No. Yeah, I think Sane is the closest thing.
What about Wirtz? Wirtz from Leverkusen.
Havertz?
No, Florian Wirtz
from Leverkusen.
Bro, he's 18.
We've not seen enough from the guy. But I back Vilton in what he's saying, bro. Whenever I watch Germany, I'm mostly watching the team. Remember how that 2014 final was coined, the best team versus the best player.
Yeah,
that's how that Germany was coined. So for Germany, I'm not usually looking at one player. I'm usually looking for how they play as a team.
And
that's how I look for Germany.
No. You know what? It's fair. That's I think it is like whenever we've thought about, there's never been, which is why Mario Götze, I thought, could have been the first German player to really be this amazing individual who could really be that kind of of dude. But again, it didn't really happen for him. But yeah,
Wait, HH.
there's never really been a German
about
player who say,
Royce?
"Oh my, this guy was one of the best players of his generation." Because again, like as Thingy said, what's it called? Because I was looking at the dots because I actually wanted to respond to Bombas when he said Lothar Matthäus. The dance like, "Oh, relax." You see, Lothar Matthäus, of course, people respect him. Lothar Matthäus in Zidane. let's just relax. Lothar Matthäus in Zidane. So I don't know what you were saying about how Lothar Matthäus is as good as Zidane. No, let's relax. Because Zidane has an extra Salini, you know? And as again, being effective is key. Bro, give me an effective player over a flashy player who is ineffective. But for you to sort of stay in the minds of football guys and so forth, you need that extra Salini. So I said I'll come to Cole. Cole, talk to me, Cole.
Yeah, and I think that is, and that is the main problem of why we lost to PSG last season. Because it wasn't because of the oh, we're not a good team. Or that's not why it was because it wasn't because of that. It was
Yo.
Okay. I'll let you in. I'll let you end laughing, and then I'll continue.
Look, I'll meet him. Zeman. Let him talk. Zeman. No, just Cole talk. Cole just Cole
Yeah.
talk.
This is why we lost to PSG last season.
Who's we?
Because
Bayern.
Okay. Good. Okay. All right. Yeah. So this is why we lost to PSG last season, especially because the individual talent of Neymar and Mbappe, we don't have that in our team. We play more as a collective unit. We don't play like we don't have a star. That's why we have the 4 badges on our the 4 stars on our badges, because we play as a unit, not just as one singular player, and that's why I'm saying that I can see us losing to PSG this season just because of that reason. We don't have an individual talented star in our team, and I feel like we need to really address that. I think it'll be very hard to win a Champions League, or to win the Champions League every season, if we don't have that type of individual world-class legendary player who just stands out from the rest of the other world-class players. Not saying that we don't have good players. No, I'm just saying that we need to at least get an individual star in that Bayern Munich team in order to win the Champions League every single year. And I just don't think we have them. And that's our downfall, to be honest.
Wait, Cole, are you currently right now? Do you recognize yourself as Ghanaian or German?
Let's move on, HH, please. Let's move on.
Hold on.
Man.
Hold on. Just give me a sec. Give me a sec.
Former Barca fan, former AC Milan fan.
Now I'm going
Now.
Let's move on, HH. Let's move.
Forever Ghana.
Wait, no, you.
Forever what?
Let's move on.
Cobham, please talk to me. Germans and Muller, do you feel that Muller deserves a lot more praise and German players are maybe sort of underrated?
Yeah, I think it's just because of perspection. Sorry. I looked at Muller's stats.
So nothing to do with the World War. Nothing to do with the World War.
Yeah, I think it's because of how big the Premier League is, and then England as well. And England project their views on the world, pretty much. But I looked at Muller's stats, and bro, he scored 21 plus assists. No, he got 21 plus assists back to back. I'm thinking, right, God, this guy. Yeah, but the thing is he does deserve more respect. But then again, I have to think about Bundesliga tax as well. How good is the Bundesliga? How easy is it for him to be on the best team in one of the, let's say, weakest top 5 leagues in terms of competition wise? So that's yeah.
So you're saying that you don't rate it because the competition in that's great. So the 64 assists is for Gazy based on the league and Barnes' dominance in the league.
No, it makes me doubt. It makes me question it more compared to say someone doing it in, like, I don't know, Spain, or someone doing it in England. It just kind of goes like, well, okay, how good is he really? That's always going to be my question for anyone in the Bundesliga just balling. It's just like, how good are you going to be outside of an easy league? That's just my opinion. So,
HH.
Suleiman, talk to me.
Building off Lacobum's comments, could you bring up that list one more time, that assist list? Look who's at the end. The person that has 41. Could you tell me his name?
His name is Jadon Sancho.
Okay. And how many assists has he gotten since he's come to Man United?
Wesker Jackson, do you want to answer that question, please?
No. Solomon's got a good point.
Wesker Jackson, do you want to answer that question?
What was the question? Sorry.
Solomon, can you ask the question again so Wesker can answer?
How many assists has Jadon Sancho gotten since he's come to Man United?
How many is? Do you want me to read off that? It says 41.
No.
Suleiman, ask. I think Wesker is a bit slow and everything.
Okay.
So Suleiman,
Suleiman. Sorry, you're just cutting up a little bit. Do you mind repeating what you just said, please?
I mean, listen.
Technically,
if mine
the
is cutting
answer
out,
is right there.
If mine is cutting out, I'm sure HH can ask the same question as I did. But
In again. Oh, he is. Coutinho again. He doesn't celebrate. It's embarrassing for Barcelona. Bayern Munich, out of this world. Breathtaking,
I mean,
scintillating.
wait, let me respond to it.
They are destroying Barcelona. Barcelona 2.
No, that's best.
Bayern Munich 8.
I mean, I'm a Lugo fan, so I'm not sure
Okay,
what that
Suleiman,
has
you know
to.
what? First of all, that was
I'm not sure what that has to do anything. I'm not sure what that has to do with
I'll
anything.
answer the question for you. I'll answer the question for you. So basically, the answer to that is very simple. It's he's got 0 assists. So Suleiman does make a very interesting point, because you're not telling me that all these 41 assists came from his Bundesliga time.
Like I said, the answer is right there. Down there, Bundesliga, Liga, La Liga for Messi, Premier League for Trent Arnold, Bundesliga. I mean, who's Kostic, really? I mean, does this guy play for Serbia?
He's a good player. He's a good player.
Because that's what I wanted to know, that where does Kostic play? And he's something that Kostic plays in.
I know he plays for some team that is red. I think Frankfurt.
He plays for Frankfurt. He was supposed to move to Lazio. He was supposed to move to Lazio, but it collapsed.
Wait, let me ask why is he a question?
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not sure why he played Bayern, playing Barcelona. Neither of them are my team, so I'm not exactly. I'm confused. Maybe why?
I know you have a personal connection with the club. So
I mean, do you have any proof of that? Though? Is there any proof?
So is it really transfer window on the Hangout?
I can bring up receipts.
The amount of people that are moving.
No, I mean, we'd like to hear the receipts. I mean, is there a receipt?
Though, do you rate assists?
Can I ask you a question briefly?
Wait, hold on. Okay, Wilton and then Gatlow. So Wilton, what do we say?
Like assists, like it's an amazing thing and everything, but the issue with assists is that it wasn't officially counted by FIFA till I think the 1994 World Cup. I think that's where league started very tracking assists, because it was in the stats back then during like the Pelé time, like the 60s or 70s. It was just who scored goals. Like they didn't keep track of assists. And like even then to this day, like it's hard for somebody to tell you how much assists like Pelé has in his total career, because it wasn't something that kept. And the thing about assists, so it's such a like assists, like it's an amazing stats. Don't get me wrong, but sometimes
but we need to know. See, Wilton, I'm with you. Goals are goals. A goal is a goal. An assist is okay, because I'm sorry, a through ball and a square pass are 2 different things. Do you know that the guy that gave the ball to Maradona for that goal against England, you know that counts as an assist? If it was recorded now, that was counted as an assist. He just gave Maradona the ball in the middle of the pitch. Maradona dribbled past 6 players, including the keeper, and scored. But that guy, how was he assisted for that goal? He was given a pass with like 2 guys around him, who he had to dribble 3 more guys and the keeper and score. But that would count as an assist.
I'm pretty sure Busquets got the assist
Yeah,
again for
that's
Messi
also an assist, even though
against Real Madrid.
Thank you.
He
Like
he just trapped the ball and left it.
Get to Messi. How did that pass help Messi dribble past those Madrid players and score?
Hold on, do you remember the 8-2 United versus Arsenal?
Yes.
Rooney's free kick. You know, he laid it off for Anderson to touch the ball before he kicked the free kick, right?
Yeah.
Because when I looked at it, they said Anderson got an assist for that free kick.
That's madness. See, that's madness.
That made me laugh.
That's madness. See, because my thing is that, I appreciate Muller in a different sense because he's such a smart player. But the thing with his assists is that, okay, it's impressive. But my issue with assists is, as impressive as this is for Muller, I want to see this assist because how many of these are where he just gave a very basic pass, a very basic layoff, and then Lewandowski basically rifled the ball into the top corner. You know? So quality, which is why, do you know what I say? The worst thing people did was record assists. That was the worst thing that people ever did. It's because, see, my thing is that, because I know in basketball, assists, like they record everything. And even in basketball as well, is like, okay, the guy that gave the ball to Kyrie when he hit that 3 against the Warriors, is that an assist? No. It's like because like how did they help him? You know? So it's like as opposed to,
I think they want to put less emphasis on goals.
Ray Allen, which is an assist. So for me, I think that it's so complicated to record what I think is an actual assist, which is that the pass you made greatly contributed to a guy scoring, that I think is very difficult to. I don't think it should even be put on to begin with. Let me bring in your boy Abdul, because you have not spoken about this. So Abdul, your thoughts on assists, Muller, and so forth. And I mean, what's your view on this, on the stat?
I mean, you speak. Okay, I'm just wondering if the other Abdul was here. But like Muller's assist, like obviously it's remarkable what he's doing. Like the fact that he's absolutely killed everybody else. Like it's not even a debate as to, you know, like you can easily just chalk off 5 of his assists and say that, you know, they're not supposed to be an assist, and he'll still be on top of everybody. It's amazing what he's done, and considering the fact that, you know, he's always known as just like some goal scorer, just like some fox in the box kind of goal scorer, some goal poacher. But you know, when you see these amazing playmaking numbers that he's had in his career, and you know, he's kind of shifted his mindset to being more of a playmaker rather than just like a goal scorer. But the reason why I'm not going to say I don't respect the Bundesliga or whatever. Like I do respect the Bundesliga. They do have great players, and you know, they create great talents in there. But like when you're a team like in Bayern Munich, like so many times where I will look on their games and they're winning the game like 6-0. And then like, you can easily stat pad in those situations, and it's a lot easier for a Bayern Munich player to stat pad. And you know, when the whole league is kind of built towards, you know, it's kind of like a revolving door. Like all the talent goes up to Bayern Munich, and it's kind of giving them like an unfair advantage because, you know, they do have like the financial power above the rest. And you know that whatever player if you go to Bayern Munich, you're guaranteed a league title. It's like, you know, so. But you know, like that stat, like how much does that change Muller's legacy? Are we now going to reconsider him? You know, like maybe like a top 10, you know, forward player of all time? Like, what does that do for him? I don't think it makes much of a difference. To be honest, because Muller, like he's a type of player in which, you know, you kind of have to like watch the game and watch his movement specifically to kind of know what he offers. You can't really make like a compilation video of him, to be honest. Like Thomas Muller is the type of player where can you really say like wholeheartedly that he can go to any Premier League team and make a massive impact? Like if he goes to, for example, like, you know, a team like Spurs, like how big of an impact can he actually make? Can you really take them to the next level? Like how?
I think he can, but in a particular sense, he can't make an impact in the sense of like, man, he can get the ball and just do amazing things. But in terms of being smart and decision making is a very big part of football. So he may not be easy on the eye, but he will be like, oh man, he's going to make a better decision. Like for instance, like Lucas Moura is a much better player than him, but Thingy is smarter, and he's going to make better decisions on the ball. This is the pass, and I can see things that you can't see, or I can be in place you can't be. My movements can be better. And in football is not just about, okay, how good you're on the ball. It's a combination of, okay, your ability, but also your effectiveness, your decision making, how smart you are, the right decisions to make at the right time, which can help us win the game. So Muller is going to kind of get that based on what he does on the pitch and the decisions. Decisions can help you win the game. Because there's a reason why he's so effective for Germany and has been so effective for Bayern. So
his off the ball movement, HH, is off the flipping charts. I'm telling you this right now. It's like, for me,
no, but I think that it's something that people, which is what goes to the other point. You have to watch the game. Like, people are not going to come and just say, how many people say, oh, Muller is my favorite player, or I want to play like Momola? No. People want to be like Neymar. They want to be like Messi. They want to be like. So these are the kind of guys that they want to be based on what the amazing things they do on the pitch, specifically with on the ball. But normally guys say, I want to be like Muller, although you have to appreciate what he does off the ball, man.
So would you say the KDB season when he broke the Bundesliga record assist with Wolfsburg, would you say that was more impressive than Muller breaking the record, I think, in 1920 when he had like 22 assists? I don't remember. Something like that. Because like he's doing it with a team like Wolfsburg that really have no shots of pretty much winning the league, or then Muller breaking the record with 22 assists.
So say that which one is better?
More impressive.
So you said the De Bruyne assists record or the Muller assist thing?
Yeah.
You know what? I'd probably say the De Bruyne one, because what is De Bruyne's biggest asset? He's an amazing passer. So when you look at, I'm sure that most of De Bruyne's assists are where he's made an incredible pass or an amazing cross. Whereas Muller's assists, I don't think, have the same kind of quality as De Bruyne's assists, because De Bruyne's I think his strongest asset is he's an amazing passer of the ball, specifically long range. Muller does not have the same kind of passing ability that De Bruyne has. So a lot of those assists that De Bruyne had were bam, out 40 yards, saw a ball, boom, like what he always does. He's crossing like double tap circle or something that just gets the ball in. So, that's why I say it's not down to qualitative. Now, see, there's the thing here. So this channel hates German players. The football is a team sport. Nobody hates German players. And here's the thing. Football is a team and individual sport. It's in combination. And that's why it's so beautiful.
Yeah,
because you have to play as a team, but then individuals stand out. Look at Spain. Ultimate team. But look at some of the things that Iniesta does. And look at the kind of play, because without Iniesta doing those little pieces of magic, they wouldn't win those things. Without David Villa doing the pieces of magic, they wouldn't do those things. So Spain has to be an amazing team with their tactics, but David Villa had to step out and do something exceptional. Iniesta had to step out and do something exceptional.
Sorry, why is
This
what's
is
the
getting
current?
clipped. Thank you for saying that, HH.
Why is Gerd Muller still not a horseman?
Exactly. What happened to that?
Why is Gerd Muller still not a horseman?
Gerd Muller
not a horseman? Horseman?
Why is Gerd Muller
horseman?
Wait,
Horseman?
Wait, HH, what's the? I was about to ask, what's the
greatest?
Wait,
hold on. Okay, wait. So I know. Wait. So Aubameyang. Thank you for the Aubameyang.
Man is looking for his outro button.
Who says, I rejected.
Right.
Let's talk. Relax. Aubameyang says, I rejected 10 million a year to join Barca. Accept me, please. Zeman.
No, this is desperation. That's how you know he's garbage, man. This is
accept him. He's pleading with you. Wayne Wubani says, Batshuayi turned into Eto at Dortmund. Says it all. Wayne Wubani, can you please not be anti-German on this channel, please? Okay, please. And
actually, he didn't.
Can you please get back my can you please find my PS5 as well? hold up. I think I missed another thing as well. Hold up. All right, I think I've got that one. So, see, my thing here is this, man, is that, look, man, nobody hits anybody here, man. And I think that Muller, I feel that, unfortunately, I don't think he's going to receive the credits that he deserves, man. That's my thing. I don't think that he's going to feel the credit that he deserves. So, it is what it is. I mean, if he's got a World Cup, okay, he didn't have a Euros, he's got 2 trebles. I mean, if he wins another World Cup and his money in another World Cup, bro, because my thing is that he was key for Germany in that World Cup, and he was key for them as well in the freaking Champions League, man. So, I mean, it's okay, cool. If Muller wins, what?
Can you click on that link and scroll to who number 4 is?
Oh, you mean the link that you gave me?
In the private chat, yeah.
Okay.
Now.
So
I actually shocked when I first saw it the first time. I think that was like a year ago. So
most goals scored in UCL knockout stage since 2000.
I forget the 2000. Just go to who number 4 is.
Number 7, Robin. Number 6, Raul. Number 5, Benzema. Oh, Muller.
Exactly.
So Muller has scored the 4th most goals in knockout stages since 2000. Okay. Lewandowski is 3. Messi
Number 1 has to be Cristiano Ronaldo.
And I don't know who number 1 is.
Nah, save.
Yeah, okay.
Shameless guy, man.
It's him. Oh no, that's impressive. Muller is his fault. That is impressive, man. What's it called? Shout out to your boy Casey, who says, according to Double H's brick eye test, Tammy KDB greater than Muller. Oh, in terms of the eye test, yes. If we're talking solely on the eye test, yes, he is. If you're talking on the eye test, yes. Yo, Hamza, is your mic working?
Yeah, it's working. Yeah, you're right.
Oh, is this Hamza Loves Football?
Yeah, big fan of the show.
Shadow. So, your thoughts on this, bro, with Assists and Muller?
Yeah, I mean, unlike guys who've said Bundesliga tax, I think.
Your mic. I think your mic is a bit iffy.
Oh, is it okay?
Maybe come out and come back in because your mic is a little bit iffy. So your mic is being a bit iffy.
1 minute.
Okay. While he does that, let me go to your boy LB. Your thoughts on this one with this 64? Do you think Muller needs to be given a lot more credit?
As in, like, overall, or for the assists?
Yeah. So basically, do you think that you're looking at him getting these 664 assists? Shout out to Gatlock, who just said that he has scored. He's scored the 4th. He's 4th on the list of people who've scored the most goals in knockout stages of the UCL. Is Muller underappreciated? Does he need to be given more love? And why do you think he's underappreciated when you look at his achievements?
I certainly think he has been underappreciated throughout his career, because if you look at his career as a whole, he's definitely had moments where he's had form slumps throughout his career. Wasn't chosen for Bayern Munich, has kept the bench warm for, I think it was under Carlo Ancelotti. He had that really bad season in 2017. And a lot of the criticism also stems from the way he scores his goals, sort of being at the right place at the right time. As they say, tap-in goals or tap-in merchant. He's been labelled in the past. But yeah, I certainly think he's been underappreciated. He's been one of Bayern Munich's, great, servants, I'd say. Been around for more than 10 years, Champions Leagues. And I think, he's...
Why don't you think
he's been able to make Lewandowski? Why don't I think people appreciate him enough? Because there's always been that striker that Bayern Munich have had over the last 7 years. It's been Lewandowski. Prior to that, Mandzukic, Gomez. But Muller's position and his role is just as important as the the number 9, and what he does is just as important. And look, this season, 64 assists. He's provided Lewandowski with a lot of goals, and I think overall he's been greatly underappreciated throughout his whole career. And that's just my 2 cents anyway.
So Hamza, is your mic working there, bro?
Yeah, is that better or is it still
Yes,
brickish?
much better. So
Yeah.
talk to me. 664 assists. Do you think Muller needs to be
Yeah.
given more credit, and why do you think he's underappreciated?
But can I just speak about assists a bit more generally?
Yeah,
Just
go
a
for it,
little.
go for
I
it,
think,
go for it.
it goes back to what you said earlier about not all assists. Like, we say not all goals are equal, but not all assists are equal either, because, someone running past a few people and putting the ball on the plate for someone, that's very different to, passing it to someone who has a long shot or passing it to someone who goes on a dribble. Usually get credited with the assist. So I think looking at assists just on a week-to-week basis, it can be a bit fugazi. Obviously, to rack up how much Muller has over them seasons and over the career, you've got to be pretty creative to put up them numbers. But I just think you need to provide context to assists, like when you need to have seen them. But I think going to Muller, I saw something the other day with the Messi one that, Muller's got the most assists in them 4 years, but Messi's still got created the chances Messi created for his teammates were better chances, but he had weaker finishes. Whereas Muller created chances that weren't as good, but obviously having Lewandowski in there, you got someone there who can make them half chances into elite ones, into great ones, if you know what I mean, because just how good he is. But I think it's still an impressive start. But I think playing for Bayern, not just necessarily Bundesliga, but playing for the best team in there. And
so is that why Muller ain't going to be given his credit, because he plays for Bayern and with Lewandowski?
No, but I just think it goes back to what the guy said earlier about that aesthetically pleasing thing, because we say about Gerd Muller, if you're looking at, I know you talk a lot about Horseman and all the greatest players of all time, but Gerd Muller, he pretty much meets every single criteria on there. But what's the one thing missing? It's like the playing style. I know Cristiano Ronaldo fans hate this, but I think that if you're playing down entertainment and style, it's not a good sign for a GOAT contender, because sport is about winning, but they seem to think that winning and being aesthetically pleasing are mutually exclusive. But look at guys like Messi, Federer, amongst the GOATs in their respective disciplines, and they've got both. So I just think with these German players, they're very effective at what they do. But I can't remember, like, Gerd Muller's probably their greatest player ever, Beckenbauer, but you won't ever put them in the same conversation as R9, Maradona, Messi, guys like that. You know what I mean? Yeah. I think Muller's going to be in that similar way.
Let me just take some. So from your boy Casey, who says Tammy and KDB can't dribble, Muller's passes elite. First of all, KDB, okay, yeah. Well, for me, put it this way: Tammy and KDB dribbling is better than Muller. It may not be amazing, but it is better than Muller. That's a fact. And I think that based on the eye test, in terms of their ball control, their balance on the ball, what they can do on the ball, Tammy and KDB do score higher on the eye test than Muller. I think the issue with Muller, because he doesn't score so high on the eye test, that is why people don't have as much reference for him. Your boy Casey says that Tammy and Cho are worse than Lukaku, Werner, and Mount. No, and I'm sure me and Cobham will both disagree with that sentiment there, man. Suleiman, how is Muller going to be remembered, man, when all is said and done?
I don't feel like getting out so.
What?
It's the time.
It's his Manny says, are you gonna watch the Australia Open final? It should start around. What time is it in?
Wait, what's final?
Australia Open, bro.
Who's playing?
Nadal and Nedved.